join ya me di Piesie Okrah ye tena se free sabre akwa kopem se nondu ebebo the day after finance minister the budget buy ya Ghana for bebre na kasa for the first time and me sheda for taxi what time na already budget no for taxi be to be chese cars ni twema ote on se wutie some wutie station bi na se oyonko car twem na otie the same station na
sound in ba
ote. Yeah. What is the many need to the same station.
And Uncle 48 power.
They are interested because it depends on our lives. And I say it affects your lives directly. Right? It's my call back to your motivation message. Now no make us no hurry in life no. And Madam for Felix Edu and Ope Mechiano. Why analysis in the context of organizational development. And I say no hurry in life no. Say about organizational development more. And no. Or say it means adopting a steady, patient, and strategic approach to growth and change, avoiding rushing decisions, reactions, or reforms. It is how we do penny, no hurry in life. No, yemfa gidi emfa dwen. So ye strategic. Now tobo aponche kwa kopema okonechi. Eti home. Breathe in, breathe out. Sa netinase. Na ye strategic ansana wafa adwen a betumi aboa the growth of your organization. No hurry in life no. And no obi dia ko book mu no. We say the advantages ne say ubetumi a take better decisions. So we take some approaches and no hurry in life. It assemble o kotena se na wadwen hu din ansana wafa adwen. Nti we come adwuma mu mpanyimfo enya asamba ya giri dabi eno so wo say eba ne sanso a ubenya sustainable growth o say it encourages long-term strategies rather than short-lived trends. Or say it builds stronger foundations for culture, systems, and leadership. Apart from that, no, so no hurry in life, no. The same analogy, no. What about organizational development? Was it improve employee well-being? How? It reduces burnout and pressure. It promotes a healthier, more balanced workplace environment. Say, Tesano pay me buy me headset didn't say muna matwatwini. I say I will take a decision a bit to me a boy. Na employees no so no almost one say near my ye pese ye the ye juman ye nsaka all the time. A boy who be jumana we ni aje. But so one transfer and strategize here. Obey matrama kwe sa anti tembia wo employees mena sepo ebufo hye wo mu. Mawie.
Kwagu.
Yep.
Enrade ya me pese me touch on and ye brain nti. Enrade ya na budget statement for 2026. Afei ba be sima sika ye de be bo man yi bra ekom na hye bedwam. Na wonim enra so de na woka no enipa na ehwe TV enipa na omutie radio
me hu se Ghana for interested in budget
wo breko an budget ye read that
me hu bi say that
ade ye mwanwane say enra dey odo na His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama no wa candidate say COVID-19 year recovery levy in the year 2021 March NPP amanyoko no under the leadership of the former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia together with Ken Ofori-Atta the former finance minister and they say Ghana for ekon ewo March say yen hyasie entua Kwaku
yes
and 10-11 months under the NDC government led by His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama COVID nisika e generated the more minor 10
billion
from 2021 Kwaku one this COVID levy no buy
10 billion
in 2021 COVID need a chassis and a chassis match
okay
and on the buy a generated 482.23 million Ghana cedis
okay calling him
2021 no 2022 COVID need 8 generated 75.7 billion Ghana cedis.
Billion.
Yes.
Okay.
No, 7.71 billion Ghana cedis. And the more my Ghana. Yanko 2023. It's me generate here. 3.259 billion Ghana cedis. 2023. 2024, together with E-Levy, so Okaboma generated 4.2 billion Ghana cedis. At the end of the year, the finance minister Akasa was in next year, Anka 2026, Anka COVID levy no, ebe generating around 3.7 billion Ghana cedis. At the amount my Ghana. His Excellency the President said Ghana for Mopa Musica. COVID in a chum. Na COVID levy na buy no MPP for Eddie share ye VAT mu. Enti aman na ehun sem ka no aye ding. At na etwitwa mene. COVID time e buy ye 2019 there about 2021 and ye de ni ho ayi buy ye. Wo bereko na sa time ni sika na wo man ye receive every World Bank ho, every IMF ho, every mindful for so say COVID aba Ghana ni bi enti aban ye nye kwaku na nye sika ketwa. You sign the machine under the MPP. Ekosi airport. Ubedu $150. Ubedu $150. And then me be same MPP for say, sa COVID machine now woman see airport no. Revenue send a generated the man woman no. Ghana ko lockdown 2 weeks. Ya kesika MPP for edi wo COVID mu akwaku yembe shewu. Baby a ye chain nuane kura ye me se capitals no kakra bi me se Kumasi enkran takrade baby kakra bi 2 weeks obi a hye ne fie no no afiri ne ho enso MPP fo bosika wo mo de share COVID mu a ohu bedwiri machine ni yira wo airport be pem ne obi anim sika machine ne ba ida ana de MPP aban yi betina so 11 months ni kwaku besia bi anim His Excellency the President wonkwaje pandai bond Sumrai bond, centenary bond, one kwa GB ya fiewe. Entin kesi nieme betima mani sikano, aye e-levy, aye COVID levy, emission levy, betting tax. President ya sansi de bi ompe. Eno ya tetemene. Eno ya taxa Hagana for where you dey free ho. Okay,
you know, I think say the message is very clear. But my uncle news no man, you need time. It's say na ye intem. My uncle online, yenko, yenko online, call my joy online, my call City FM online, and as a city newsroom. Now, encourage senior woman so a capture and no budget no sense. And we are newspaper, I mean, me they are not so ever to us so at the amount and no pay 80 more for me LPMs, no so
my joy online,
also saying Bobo headlines. So, okay, citynewsroom.com, the big one, or say 2026 budget, key macroeconomic and medium term targets. Okay, now say woman akeka boom. Begro police hunt guest house owner over girlfriend's alleged murder. Government to establish value for money office to curb waste and ensure accountability. KK appointed Ghana special envoy to the Caribbean region. Mahama commissions phase 1 and phase 2 Tema port expansion. 24-hour economy lacks clarity in 2026 budget where you have your market and I work say and young review recruitment strategy. Baumia tells Ghana Armed Forces after deadly stampede. Parliament passes Ghana Scholarship Authority bill. That bill will.
I say it will blow your mind at forcing hint at explosive audit report to drop next week. Ebi san baby mo. Audit report finance minister dey ato. I say if you are too popular with MDAs as finance minister, something is wrong at forcing. And the 2 January, they say 13 billion Ghana cedi ghost payments stopped. Atofossin reveals fictitious high courts before approval. Mahama administration isn't just stabilizing the economy; it's rebuilding a nation.
Okay.
Finance Minister and the 2 January 2026 budget, government allot 150 million Ghana cedis to Black Stars for FIFA World Cup. Somebody be and also egu
Okay, it's a budget no emu nsɛm ni bi nsa want to mentie bi a yɛwɔ ɛni ni bi a yɛbɛbobɔ ɛnso ɛde amamo ɛwɔ ahase mebato MCR moma videos no ɛnyɛ krado me keka bi na yɛwie a ne ɛmɔ no ma ela ɛmfa flow ne mra na yɛntumi ɛmmɔ ɛni ni bi enti sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ sɛ BOT tenase na ɛsɛ yɛnsa nkɔbɔ ne ni biom ɔno baabi a ɔwɔ bia no ɔmonitor ɛyɛ dwumadi ɛno finance minister ɛkɔ 2026 budget no outlining moderate set of macroeconomic targets for next year medium term. Okay, it's a budget no a projected rebound anchored on stability, growth and fiscal discipline. Now say one no episode or says a near ma wo jina so gidigini ni say economy no Ghana sika 7 to 3 no ebe sign na chi biom na ba nanim onyam nanum.
Yes.
Eno achi say ebenyini na Ghana growth no so yehu ne clear enyuma enyini because aban mo tax incentives ni ade o so tumi fa amanfo na ne nyina no aban no etumi anya eye na eyi meba.
Okay.
Fiscal discipline say ya mbobosia rough. I always quote honorable act of awesome say or say they say I'm not spending. I'm spending.
Yeah.
But I'm spending wisely. And at the right places.
Yeah.
It was a fiscal discipline no. And then they say enya kenofurata de ni bi. Ha. Eti no kenofurata de no. O te say ye ma bosia o se emi ni mama mi bi. Onim no de bosia ne kwa na.
Suminary bond.
Centenary bond.
Centenary obegini nyina. Kwaku na se wo hwa sabre de the His Excellency the President NDC aban womu di gidie ni anije Ghana local producers.
Okay, meba.
Yes.
It's a fiscal discipline no. Was say our clear targets.
Yes.
Spanning 2026 to 2029. It's one next year no. Ni obeye no wakuchire gu ho. Wo sore anopa otumi kokotrem no wabiebie mu a. Okay, next year may we. Eti wakuchire gu akopim 2029 ni aban ne beye. Once say ye o budget a e say to me pay plan B so eto.
Yes.
Say production your plan B.
Sanet here.
It's plan A ni fail wa.
Plan B or
because
plan B ni fail cry your plans.
Yes, because na yenim se COVID ebeba.
Yes.
Yenim se COVID ebeba. Ke bia abanda da no betumi plan bibi.
Yes.
Ase na be yanka COVID ne ba enhete ye nti COVID ne ba ye no yegina nkran ni mu na yetete nkran ni na ne nkran ni wiyo nso wuginem. Ha nti sabi na ekokọ ye nti budget no ne clear your friend say ne clear message our person or the eba no nti medium term na ato force na kire say ne targets no what they question no that's 2026 to 2029. I say government is aiming for an average real GDP growth rate of 4.9% with non-oil GDP growth expected to hover around 5.0% as part of the efforts or person or they diversify away from extractive industries no. Inflation will project say e be remain 8% target band while primary balance is expected to record a surplus of 1.5% of GDP on commitment basis from 2026 economy with fiscal responsibility framework aimed at consolidating recent gains in stability. Odi eno ne ene wo hobi.
Oku yanko ne yenhwe asem a ene yi His Excellency the President waka e de akere obi bia wodo mo wodo aburo na wonye nkokọ ene ni nkosua nyina. Now His Excellency the President enye me nwa se nkokọ nketenkete aba a wo makopa ho ntoma wukuada ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama together with the Food and Agriculture Minister Honorable Eric Opoku. Kwakutie President Mahama has directed all schools basic to secondary to only purchase rice, maize, chicken and eggs produced in Ghana.
Yes. Obia nkonkoto ayi emona ayi Abdulhanan ekoche na okujo to kan wa se emona ni din sresre do om je friend say
and yes srekwa rice
srekwa
rice and so na asai anya juma nti enyi
me ba me pedi na
amampani say secondary schools basic schools nyina wo mo be no mo nuane no se be ya eburo se be ye mo se be ye nkosua na se nkokɔ no ene nkokɔ nketenkete aba nti ye ba benye ni bebre na de ye yen no yare ade na over $300 million per year ye de kokra nkokɔ asabi wo ma se fridge mu ne ya wo mo mpane be ye 1 year and 6 months wo de akokɔ tin eto nkwan mu a wonte cent bia wonte hwe ase wo no akotre enei nkokɔ a ye ba benye wo Ghana ha ne ye ba bedi poultry farmer no wo Ghana ha ne ba benye sika nkosua no eya haya na wo se ye nto no poultry farm bebre eba se nkokɔ ne ba beto nkosua bebre kwaku gwe nyina ebe ka ho ma Ghana eya ntempa ye pre ye ho na ye se ya fa sika ye de kwakɔ nane akɔdolam ya fa ye sidi ye nane akɔdolam ni asani se sika yi akɔ aman hodo so akɔ fa nkokɔ a wo mawu dida nkokɔ a wo mu baby o mu wokra ye nim ne kwan ye fa so a ye nim baby afi
ebi wo ho a yare bi tumi si na nkokɔ be say 50,000
no mawu
na tutu om ho ebeba Ghana because e ba ye mfa kwan papa so ncheke
dabi obi ti baby
to end up in our cold stores
obi ti baby because of all my ho kwan sesa nkokɔ ya ase fridge mu achacha yi emra nti no on bibi nyu ngu botom enti asem a ye ka no pay ni bibi arise ni sika su bebetwa now his excellency the president at the lunch e won nkokɔ nketenkete Jubilee Park Kumasi no wo ma no e dedi say o hwe nim say bedo 2028 no na Ghana ha ye nkokɔ a ye di no e ye 70% ti ye be kra bi kura no a kwakudi aka no ye 25%. Ani ye be kra
yo it's about
I
think say Ghana your homegrown policies are you betumi dey solve your problem
bebre
and I think that is what President John Dramani Mahama you know it's you know emono maya me hu ni din esrepa oba me hu aha mo social rights
Mojojo
I free India buy na spy and I o more package ye
hana ne se o mu fengu
bottle from na intro ho ECOWAS locally made
what they say
ECOWAS made in Ghana rice grofo yi o ma digiri wo kroma o
enti ene so no so no mvrema e fa no ho na e shepa
okay eti anyway ma yenko na hwe newspapers no so ensema eno so ewom ene anopai meba okay the catalyst ewa ha catalyst do bokrata no say 9 most overpowers armed tags in our win so okay your friend is saying and I'm said 3 days ago 9 most 4 one more you su a car be our matron our win paramount sales a day
okay
and I say juju ni bansere da o masini na sa wo story a wo ma da no mo say Jehovah Witness for na ensrahwe and omoko ensrahwe o Galamsey side and o ya na abo na ya ji gold mrantie kintira wan bebre 9 most 4 akwachi omo ewo eye our win our western north region yes your 9 most 4 no o many dene no yes me say this me say description do yes say ye chi wo muji wo mutuo tete wo mbansiri ni nyina
yes almost all my form ho adwene
say omo ye kana wo mu use no mimi hu e video no ya tro wo bibi awon win paramount use den na che say wo me linked to ohene no o man hene no
okay
eti me I think that this is the time ese joma mama mra ni kata nani
enti omo de na enye se bi omo tu Galamsey so na emo mo ba
om ko jilampo o Galamsey side
voice so de be fa kakra
enu sika wo mkra chen na o tu Galamsey because we nim Galamsey side ni nyina it's every week bia
no to car no
oh every week bia your sites 15 e wo ha nti ene na ekotu o tena ekotu ewia na ya ba base sales ya chi omo and I know say these people will be prosecuted way according to the Catalyst newspaper abase wo ho amofanto screen so 2026 budget powers reset agenda forward Ghana's pride institution stumbles in shame where Elwak tragedy no and I walk on asem Mahama injects 200 million to rescue farmers from maize glut. I say nanwa tamale amanfo eburabusu emo abusu demonstration no
10 months
ade say
10 months under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Say na make my papa bantu be kasa
2018-2019 Akufo-Addo Bawumia Kenoforiata together with the Greek minister ECOWAS boy eburo ni emo besia 27,000 tons.
Nti na sa tam na ekuafo no wo he e ba ne say na ekuafo na ntumi ando
Kwagu
anya enoba bebre
ye wo adwene ebu man ane ye wo yaka to me so me papa di bida aye busua konwa enti me ba be di bi akọ Akufo-Addo de no no
me da say adwa kwacho aba why late my monitor nkrata ben enekua
Piesie Okrah mikita the Daily Post and afins the Daily Graphic wakrata no ensem no modi kan abobo bisu a eye budget a enra atofo sende mu nsem ekotu dwana na edi atentwie ewo eye nkrata no emu na the Daily Graphic wakrata na ni mu hanom se enra mrahye bedwam honom na eye Chief Justice eye Justice Paul Bafoboni mrahye bedwam wo mo approve na no so krata eye ebo emu ensem wa hanom sei na chese budget na emu ano ebo amane se enche aban we wo so de hye egu akwamu a enwuma a wo mo eba bebie eye 800,000 eye new job a chese aban no de hye egu akwamu se obekreti na
ya kreti 2 million jobs 3 million jobs
we do 1 million across 800,000. You see these people are being real ade no ka wo dwene ho a udisade we de betimi
enra say na me hwe interview kitwa bi by brief na stika ebo atofo se na baso o ka no kore dodo say uni hwe ka no na obeka adwato aso
and afei so budget ni mu nsem na chese ni focus ni nyina no hwe se oh my Ghana yenyini mu eba no agriculture afei infrastructure ene ye transform ye ho fi baabi a ye wakọ tebia foforo mu no eno nso emu ensem ewo
the daily graphic na ban de nani hwe afia ye ba be wure mu
2026
nti ahwe amokra mbenya adwuma foforo asan ya aka ne aye de ko wanim
enti the Daily Post ko wakrata no nso na no pay no ensem krona enedi mu atwente COVID-19 levy a aban no eye free hono ma o kire mu se edisika ebehye yebotom vise levy na free hono ebebo ama okoto ade ayente nti uzu betimi asevu kakra ewo ehonom
Parliament approved Justice Bafoboni yadika kadada
so emu aha no nti eno ane nsema yedi atrenhwe woko wankrata no emu
okay medase adwa medase obrempon sports for the man metrase na yenkoyenim do bankrata no nsem na wote se yede ebrew no ewa ha se sima mensa abo ede apa nonson ho ewa ha se kodofo so fund e trase no de gude mu nsem no so ede abreyen ene sports nsem weekendi matches be na wo ho de nyina ebrew ewo eye jumadi ni so owie pere BOT trase mu bisa se BOT wo he na maso mu bu Piesie BOT aba waba biduru in the next 15 minutes BOT etiha wo betene nkase yene no twetwe nkomo ede afa budget na enroa kesela to force and doc eko ridi e parliament ye de gude mu nsem na ebere.
All right, yeah, we be a cover beer and Brad Dwabo Ase chimedie says power 97.5 TV XYZ and we saw Osha de Kamaka in 7 adults name dedika nediti enebeka amansu wetimi atibi power morning sports and the babe show no and some never call ni akopie mu enso amono and some say no way for the since 28 years no they say I matimi a qualify e de akopie mu World Cup ya de honsem ebe ma sanso and then Nigeria etimi a qualify akopie mu the finals of the mini tournament Omo World Cup qualifiers near the Hunsem, Eba Besomo, Samson, Ebefie, never send near Koso or the Black Stars of Ghana catching a mere doing there, or many Japan for Ebo coach Otuado, Wakasa Bebre Edia for Mako Piemu, or Mashe Bejefi and Drada, the finance minister, at 4 cent etimi at the budget 2026 budget no ever true just sports war, yes, in your idea, the Hunsem. Eba Besumune Shannon so Roger Emmanuel, the sports monarch justice a butcher that boy and if I want to Eddie Maple I look Badek Ebu Machidom say producers na Miamatina say and ne ano payment 7 Eba Besumidi I'm just on the prince himself F to the A and TY front. But me share and I say, not me from Adam shall say from the Black Stars of Ghana a camp, and I say on what catching nearby. And it's saying Yamia Tuma and there and some friendly matches are some Bebonamba Bumbaco and no air Okupian Japan or Mane Ghana and a Eba Boy a cream cup and some Babe Boy Shady said the Blasters of Ghana and no Abitimaki Amono team with Ghana time there 10 p.m. Pepe and as a match at 10 a.m. Pepe no pay and as a match no Eba Basso Kama and so our honor nothing so Ukupiwa coach Otuado Wakasakakra and a game about Chema or the motivation at a call and place in I say wait there and you'll be a chance will be a share so when your opportunity about be improving the home and chess and Yamia to a World Cup Becono or Betiminia collab now Akusia Kai and so at the Blasters of Ghana or a World Cup Yababecono.
I want you from the beginning. I know it's tiring. I know the time difference is difficult to adapt. We had a very, very short time of preparation, but we have to be there. Today, but also especially tomorrow, I want everyone to think about the chance they have. No? So now is the time to make decisions for the future. Each and every one, show up in the training today that you're ready to play, and show up in the game tomorrow that you're ready to play to get a spot for the World Cup. Each and every one. If somebody's not going, push him. Talk to him. There's no tomorrow, no whatever. After the game, decisions are going to be made for March also. And it's not only in your clubs, it's here where you can show also that you are capable of playing on the highest level, in front of the whole world. Okay, I want to see you today and tomorrow. Okay, good training, guys. Bye, guys. I want you.
I don't coach Otuado and I say to me the motivation I could ever place Nina so be a month more now on to me any collab or the Black Stars team for the World Cup 2026 or we are no Sanso Casacra at the Japan match or Bokakobono Chemo see Neniache set with me as matches we are or Babel Ball at their strengthening team Nemo now tennis on him said Japan team no a very strong team Nemo Gili said Ghana you want one day bet me Eddie we need Japan for and so game we
the match now. Thank you very much. We are very, very pleased to be here. This is not our first time. We know the Japanese Federation has got a very, very strong team. I think so far everything went well with the organization and so on. And looking forward to that match. It will be difficult for us, but I know we also will have the strength to also beat Japan. We studied them well, and like I said, it's going to be, I think, a tight match, and I'm looking forward.
Coach Otuado and Eswacheche Eratowiano on Sakasakra at the Black Stars camp, Ukopiamo fitness level, say players no or more who down between me Edesia Kana and Dan. I know Cheche says Salisu Mohammed de there's a branch the prayer and Sana Obanti. There's so delay our camp and treatment and Sana we do the Black Stars of Ghana for Kupima. Your number one goalkeeper Benjamin Asare so there's so much Brantano at delay and Sana we pre our camp na so because of a distance name the man in Tia Brantiano, I shall for taking the identity. I feel I'm paying for and a doctor's exam. You mean now I say, see, idea or me a fate so me to me is your kind and the Black Stars of Ghana in there.
Surely we have to fight with the time difference. And then also we have some issues here and there. So Salisu had suffered an injury after his last match. So he was getting some treatment, so that's why he came late. We'll see today if he can train. We're having some other issues here and there. Benjamin Asare, I think, is very healthy. But due to the time difference and the long travel, we have to see how he feels.
Coach Otuado and that's the injury situation there to Toronto from the Black Stars camp and so at Terminal Wiano and Sanso Kasakakra at the new players are Otimi Efromo and Beka team no Chemo say I said Ghana team no on say inexperience players be on ma almost share any experience at the high profile match about international games now only experience people name a ban sound wanting our bonus for bono the India wanting was near Bobon dia or Gidio home so more sound wanting now on betimi edem to achese obi biara wetumi nya kwanya na our friendly match on say obetimi ede assessment position bia ono so etimi bosine be ya World Cup betimi atosa ede afre no.
I'm sure it's give us a chance to use some players which we haven't used before or which didn't play much in the recent games. We're very, very sorry. So for example, Kudos, he couldn't play the last matches for Tottenham, couldn't play in the Champions League, and then also the last league game, so he's not there. Would be also good for him, for example, to test him on this level. But yeah, we take it as it is, and we have a strong young squad who is not that experienced, but I can ensure that they are very, very strong on the ball and also without the ball, and they are hungry. Everybody wants to go to the World Cup, so this is also a chance for a few players also to make a stand and take one.
Etiano and Sama Copian say Coach Otuado, Etimi added to Jadimu 7 at the Amana Ufronoma, Nikra Kremunu and Sel Chema, or Sanso Atubi at the money on my Ghana, El Hasinina, and I said Nanwa down on the 12th of November, year, and I said Okopiema. I say Ewak Sports Stadium and I say Emranten Mawa na amoka kope eye dwuma e dia ye nyina e military for recruitment and no ya nipa nsia mama nsia e hwere omo nkwa enso ho no no and say coach Otuado ejina Black Stars entire team no and afi eye official team nyina echi na chojem say or they send condolences e da kwakoma abusua omo ahwere omo adehie oh.
Of all, I would like to speak about something else. We had a serious matter in Ghana in Ghana and Accra, where 6 people died, and the Black Stars surely, first of all, want to send out our deepest condolences and sympathies to the families and friends of those who died, and we pray for those who are still in hospital. It's a really serious matter. It happened through at the military recruitment, and there was a stampede where people died, and we're really thinking about them, and want to just send out our deepest condolences to especially those who conducted.
Coach Otuado, the Black Stars of Ghana head coach, and I said Moten and Castle de San Semino, added to Jay about Namia to 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. And I said the Black Stars of Ghana on Japan. And I did ACNE and so Hontian no so not young free the Black Stars of Ghana and Sem Yoko Piemo or Marset Bedefia and Data that's Okopia the finance minister and no doctor I took forcing at the second crack or 2 Janina at 2026 a year budget on what they have share at the board minor and so I know and I said Okopia Ukopia finance minister Kasano and so Chemo at sports for the and so at the buy Nina and so Ukopia see and the Ukopima NDC Abano and his excellency John Chomani Mahama the name dear Susia Muchema Omudi Sikebi at 200 and the Bama sports and etimi akonkan nyina and say Ukopia World Cup 2026 Ghana yetimi qualify yeso yakobo bi no omuchema sika ometimi ade ato no say omo hwe ede be World Cup e ba no say ba no friendly matches say be preparation be nyina company ade nyina no say sika nyina e wo na sika ye de be ko World Cup nyina e hyemu bi nyina 150 million Ghana cedis and so ometimi ade ato no ede be boama World Cup ye nsu etimi akokokire bobre enso ho ana face say enso a I say Ukopima 200 million Ghana cedis and also on the atonche Nina say Omo Chusu a riches Makuma 3 my Ghana and so Messi media mini stadia and so my Ghana has in the beboa Amaya good seminal and so Akonkano and so Ukopima finance minister ato forcing etimi edituja.
Speaker, an amount of 200 million Ghana cedis has also been allocated for the construction of mini stadiums in 3 regions. Mr. Speaker, again, an amount of 150 million has been allocated for the procurement of fire tenders and assorted fire equipment. And finally, Mr. Speaker, an amount of 150 million Ghana cedis has been allocated for the Black Stars to participate in the World Cup.
Etiano and Sama Kopianes, the finance minister, Etimi editor, Jeremy Seven, Ete Amanyamia, Tuma, I say, the Ukopianes, the Ghana Premier League, Ebetimi Abaso Kawakama and so much snippy, Ebetimi Abaso and Ukopia Dream 64, Ewa Kense Nene, on Mabisia Kai and so Elhona Ukopia Sudia, Nessa Sweater or Black. Oni had to folk ever born Yamia Dumet on Saturday and a Sam Martino, Ebetimi Abaso na Obepiem Francois, ne Sunday no matches Nibia, Ebetimi Abaso no say and a Tebechem United, on a Samatres and a airboard Brokum Chelsea and the Nation Service Airboard Bibiani Gold Stars, and so and Carolina United Airboard 11 Wonders, and a Medjema FC ever bought Nafi, Heart of Lions and a Young Apostles, and so at the Abo Basakaoli Stars, on a Vision FC and a airboard Nafi, Kumasi Sanduko, and so near Diana Stars. And so Bonyame Antuma and no air Sante and a Samatis Nina and so Ebetimi Abaso Kama Ho. Young ready to young common on a not young fan sorry so dear Ukopia Mononia and Dada. I dare say Ukopia and S. World Cup qualifiers Nibi Etimi Ecos Nina. A big bremu a Genesis Ukopia na say no a mini tournament. Ye bo El Morocco no a hot say and a chair Nigeria to meet Nefie Etimichi Gabo Boneka 9 Emma Gabo Etimuba Cope or Cameroon Etinefima DR Congo Cochene Boneka went to me until said Nigeria for qualified to the final stage and I from the DR Congo and I call finals on Akon we need some match no next or no say call we are self and then you know before 9 next almost Akoko so much next almost about we count 2026 World Cup and I say a banner be brema you 10 slots in pepe and so my say before everything 10 slots no na yet me akwache ebobre and so the World Cup no and so emu endra ukopio the yofa so the matches ni bi etimi ekos Azerbaijan tenefe Emma Iceland echene boneka mienu a ono so entimi ante sanso ana France etimi chi Ukraine ebome kanai emomo entimi ante Armenia etinefe ma Hungary echene boneka bakwa wentimi ante ana fe uko Ireland etinefe etimi chi Portugal ebome kamienu a entimi ante Cristiano Ronaldo etimi enya red card enso elho Norway etinefe echi Estonia ebome kanai emomo etimi bakope Moldova etinefe ma Italy ebome kamienu a omonso entimi ante Andoria etinefie ema Albania tene boneka bakwa wentimi ante England tenefie eche Serbia ebomeka mienu ema omonso etimu antimi ensim adabra kanyame atumente matini bi ewetimi akos Luxembourg etinefie ono wokwa ne din ede Germany ana ebo Slovakia enso ene Northern Ireland ana ebo Finland enso ene Malta ebo nafe wokwa ne din ede Poland ene Netherlands for enso ede abokama kama eno matini bia ebetimi abaso nyame atuma and na friendly matches ni bi enso koso kama Canada for amana Equatorial Guinea Ecuador etimi boy Canada ni Ecuador etimi boy koye 0-0 enso ho nyame atuma 10 am Japan and Ghana bone kama South Korea and Bolivia bo anafe okopima Oman enso and Sudan bo Kenya and Equatorial Guinea and so ebo anafe Angola and Argentina ebo Comoros and so and Oman team and Namibia and ebo na fe Uzbekistan and Egypt ebo Saudi Arabia and Ivory Coast and ebo Tunisia and Jordan ebo Kuwait and Tanzania ebo Burkina Faso and Niger and ebo Morocco and so Mozambique and so ebo kama and so honoma yede ho nsem no and so ema na ukopiemu on self from mudia I say Norway for ometimi a qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup because Mexico, Canada, and for United States of America. Or since 28 years, no, we at the first time ometimi a qualifier. Omoka kopiu kan ketesi abranto timi buaye ene abranto ndi Ellen Haaland or no any timi buaye ma Ecuador omni team Norway etimi a qualifier mokopiemu World Cup no kama enso ho na ukopima Erling Haaland no ukopima this season kwa goals awetimi ase aboa amane man no eko ni nyina anafe ne club side no 30 goals ana Branton etimese na ukopima ne man nko Norway nko dia wa above 47 games e ama Norway for no ana afi wase 53 goals e de ama Norway man na abombo mutimi kwa kopiemu World Cup no enso ebi na ukopiemu ewo eye France akate de Branton din e Edward Camavinga ne tensa Branton din injury no I serious into wetimi every France for camper wabe piemu ewo Spain Real Madrid akache ene so babeje ayarche enso ewo honom ana fe Kylian Mbappe ndrata otimi bo 2 goals ebo ma France etimi ewini Ukraine enso ewo honom Branton said okopiemu 26 years Spain wedding and the football career no was 400 goals at the aboa ama bibia timi akonkan at the mana this season ni there ukopima 28 goals and assists and wetimi aye in all competition at the ma ne man and afi ne club no and so 20 games and wetimi and so at the abona samba kwa eba and it's FC Barcelona former president Laporta at a betuja chem says see ane there ade se Camp Nou international break we pay ade so mo go back to Camp Nou akosi account nemo ochema omo football legend eno Lionel Andres Messi or some share now omutimiti AC stadium omutimisi statue at the man ewo eye Camp Nou honom sine be obi eba obetumi usampa Lionel Andres Messi ono a legend at the man omo na face to omo ni eye Messi ebusuafo ekodi nkomo so mo titumu pe na se enche ko Camp Nou a ade so behu se Messi ne statue enso esi hono ma ebeboa ma bibia etimi akonkan de ma FC Barcelona fo tinjina we so na yefa gure mu se eboaboa no se power morning sports yefa ni nyina NC ewo ha sei na Dwabo Ase Jumedian ento aso enfa my name channel so se Roger Emmanuel the sportsman at justiceebotra the boy and afa wa one team Eddie Mabel Alu Badek we don't say producers na me ametina say and I no permanent 7 April I'm just on the prince himself F to the A and to Y fanti twa ho aba ye ba Dwabo Ase Jumedian no etwa so e de amayen
If I shop, I'm not sure you're bad.
Brad, and not so good.
Not tell me about Michelle and see about Queen Wayne and say,
Brad, said your time about Mister, as your Jimmy fearful, and not your back ever so.
Really, I know this offending now.
Brad, and make us a me time about Mr. Huadancia, reasing in our ever Timinka, 87 malaria, where drawn time about Mister.
And you know, good, dear, and what I want to meet any deal. What drawn a time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. The one for down for any aquada when you feel to me, and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. She's a walk hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
Kayo sa time near TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever the other is Ziva, a woman, ever slap. Ubenya be at all, ever over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a name. FDA Aji a judging cratway at all.
Bravo, a jumada. Eboa eyam aduane eboa eyi insa free ni peduane na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi nanso wonim se niema a yedi na yenom timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote
me hunda me brebo ye adwuma pa e bia se me ntumi ye bibi boa me brebo
ani and nothing about the left feet from the Moses Clinic, we have our center about herbal food supplement. We sit in pan the barberbo, ama a year jumaye.
Now, any juma.
Fatopa yenu, and no pani and you na a boama berbo ye jumaye. Send a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, his yes in pejanimo, a ye moving see.
And none of me brebo can
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope dodo so etua. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, wa wo brebo, wa wo nipedia. ɛduro yi ɛnyɛ mma apemfo ɛma ɛma ɔmomanofo ne mmɔfo a wonya mfie dumie FDA agye dwadie krato yi atum
na ɛdeɛ na ayɛ wo bɛyi a wɔda fam asɔ ne yɛfunu mu emunumuni
oh Mr. Entry also yare ya tete be mfie pii nanso ne yam nwono da se me kyerɛ no ahodo amato a menhunu hwe a ɛbɛyɛ nwanwa
menyi ni sɛ wato ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yɛnom bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho atɔ no dadaada ulcer dro deɛ ɛno a ne hexa capsules any hexa mixture
ankom ne nkyerɛmu
ulcer yɛ kura ɛtɔ yɛfunu ɛne ɛnsunu mu etumi a wɔyɛ funu ɛkeka wa wogyere wo ho a ɛnye ulcer etumi ɛma wɔyɛ kyɛko ɛbere a wɔdidi awie sɛ wo ha ɛyɛ ulcer de a kɔpɛ hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanom bom na wo ho ɛbɛtɔ
pedudu atu a kɔ Okanshi Drug Lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 apefo abatan a woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo ɛde agye adwadie nkratoɔ yi atom
adɔfo ye tieto bibia emo bibia kwaba sonkokra abusia yare bɛn ɛna ɛhawo yare bɛn na ayɛ kwankora wodi akyinkyina wonya ano yi ɛnde to bray no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana ɛmfama ahanko ɛna abepie mu a yɛde bibiduro ɛsaw yare ɛma wonya nsunsunsanso bani bia abusia sɛ yarefo ɛbepie mu ɛwɔ Lion Age Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodo ahobrase ne ahofama sonkokora ɛna hwɛ yarefo no ɛma ne hotɔ no abusia sɛ woba bepie mu wɔ ha se ya yɛsa nam yare bi te sɛ syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, jaripa do na nim se a friend of white no. Ye papa ni ewom ewa ha sei. Abusia, wo ye bema, wo kwasine ni mu a wo ntimi mu adwuma emye ma mo okiafo ana. Lion Age Clinic Sebra, no fa bibidro ema wo nyina wo na so se bema mapa. Se wo so yo ba, anasa warefo, wo peba wo nya bi. Machina bre, brabe piemo ewa Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Na obeti abofra sun ewa ofie.
Adofo a mo hwe me mo so fu kofiti. Ebe kakra ne me yare ana me da ho. Madam fu bi ba me nchen me introduce Lion Age Clinic Ghana ma me. Na me tu ona mo no. Me koye ne mo hwe me omo mo medru. Ene me ho atomi. Ti wo a wo hwe me a na mi da so asa. Me kan fo Lion Age Clinic Ghana ma se nsu tu ona mo bra. Na bunya wa yare sa.
Assalamu alaikum. Na zo nan ga asibiti ne. Amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an tiriti na samu sauki yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Abusua ya mama kwaba ede boba power 97.9 FM TVXYZ so no pay ya sat na sibium 30 minutes after 7 pepe and Chief Justice Romas to me are proven our parliament to say ono ena emra me Chief Justice Justice Paul bafo boni be video number 2 Kwaya Parliament fast way no na quickly yembunwura budget nsensem no because enra ni nyina sie Parliament enu ne dikan sie ansa na budget no nsensem ba so it will be fair say ye be dikan aka no ansam ansa na budget no nsem awura ha BOT ohu message say ba BOT atena my enra say the Parliament wono mo approve Justice Paul Bafoboni.
We are going to do a head count. Mr. Speaker, please, those in favor of the motion, please rise up to be counted.
Mr. Speaker, there's a problem, Mr. Speaker, I want to draw your attention, Mr. Speaker, I want to draw your attention to the Constitution in Article 111. Mr. Speaker,
honorable members, those against the motion rise to be counted.
So,
Honorable House has accordingly approved the nomination of Justice Paul Bafoboni as Chief Justice of the Republic in accordance with Article 114 Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution, respectively. I want to take this opportunity to, on behalf of the House, congratulate the nominee on his approval by Parliament. I urge the nominee to take all what has happened right up from the day of the nomination up to his approval, I should say prior approval by Parliament, into consideration.
Well, Speaker Bagman, Kwaya of us were in Justice Paul Bafoboni and Roa. Then, your free honor, your call 2026 budget. Na 2026 budget no my enko video number 6 na ehwo na o kan eka no ho asem eka debt Dr. Kesalato forces say time a won mo Ghana for to abama won aye swear in John Mahama in before say yes when in transition no hu say sa Ghana ye kan no adokuru ye susuro but ehwo na mo fa adwen kwan on befa so aboa ma ene ma tumi akonkan enro ma yeti ese ne yewura Kesalato force ne ka eka ehwo asem because eka ene di inflation no ebae.
When this administration took office, we met an economy in distress, weighed down by debt, weakened by mismanagement, and stripped of confidence. Mr. Speaker, in the 2025 budget, the 2025 budget was our first act of courage, a declaration that Ghana would rise again through reforms, discipline, and visionary leadership.
Okay. Dr. Kessel ato forcing ena wote ne nka no nti no enra eka ho asem ena na woka ba wo say uko energy sector no ma wo say ni goal anasa aban ni goal is to turn power from constraint into a competitive advantage. Video number 3 yankode nkotie kwan ofa so ka energy ehon sensem because it will be prudent say Ghana ye be focus on your energy sector because no any driver your productivity o kroma amount for me coast omo pama de omo bompa boa omo ye bank omo ye store omo ton nuane ni nyina obi ahia power it was say ye ba betiti power no or say ye ba betu ye ba betoto enema yie se ne be ya ye da ye betumi ada na ye nwe ho say enkane no ebedundundundum entie no.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I begin with the energy sector.
Okay.
Energy is the engine of Ghana's transformation. Our goal is to turn power from a constraint into a competitive advantage for every home, factory, and enterprise. Reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy will be the fuel that drives the 24-hour economy, powers industry, lights communities, and creates jobs. Through bold reforms, strategic investment, and smarter management, government is building an energy system that not only keeps the light on, but propels inclusive growth across every corner.
Dr. Keselato forcing there. Emereni ho mayen kone ni beauty en konko kasa. Budgets no emun sensem creating agro-industrial enclaves across the country. Dynamic hubs where production, processing, and distribution and so able to happen. I think say Ghana for TV because and also able to me aboa. Video number 1, agro-industrial enclaves across the country. Na say agrikino say ye babe dane ni ama say abana akra betumi aboa na nsase etumi anya bi e de ado. Eti mayekotie Dr. Keselato forcing on that one too na memfa beauty emeremo.
Right, Honorable Speaker, President Mahama has also directed that all schools from basic to secondary to purchase rice, maize, chicken, and eggs produced in Ghana only. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, President Mahama has also directed that all schools from basic to secondary schools to purchase rice, maize, chicken, and eggs produced in Ghana only. Right, Honorable Speaker. Ministry of Education, the Ghana Education Trust Fund, the School Feeding Program, the Free Secondary Education Secretariat, and the National Food Buffer Stores Company are accordingly directed to ensure strict compliance with our... Under the Farmer Service Centers initiative, the government will provide agriculture mechanization machinery for 50 agricultural districts with over 4,400 different machineries. Mr. Speaker, these machineries will include the following. Mr. Speaker, we'll be getting 660 tractors, 3,000 tractor trailers, 200 mini tractors, 200 mini tractor trailers, 200 mini tractor tillers, 200 mini tractor cultivators, 200 mini tractor plows, 200 mini tractor harrows, 200 mini tractor cutter-bars. Mr. Speaker, 200 mini tractor mowers, 463 disc plows. Right, Honorable Speaker, 204 disc plows, 330 16 disc harrows, 1,000 kg mineral fertilizer spreaders, 104 row precision seed drills, 106 row precision seed drills, 132 row pneumatic seed drills, 300 800-liter boom sprayers, 50 combined harvesters, 50 maize headers for combined harvesters, and Mr. Speaker, will also provide 25 soil header for combined harvesters. Right, Honorable Speaker. Our farmers always cried, Mr. Speaker, our farmers have always carried Ghana on their shoulders. With this investment, we are returning the favor, giving them the tools, technology, and support to carry the nation into a future of food security and prosperity. Mr. Speaker, the transformation has begun. Agriculture is not just an occupation. It is the engine of Ghana's renewal. Mr. Speaker, in response to the food glut across the country, President Mahama has directed that he has directed the immediate release of an additional 200 million Ghana cedis to Food Buffer Stock Company to purchase and store the excess food to protect the investment and income of our cherished food, crops, and poultry farmers. The Speaker, that will be processed ASAP. Right, Honorable Speaker, President Mahama has also directed that all schools from basic to secondary to purchase rice, maize, chicken, and eggs produced in Ghana only. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, President Mahama has also directed that all schools from basic to secondary schools to purchase rice, maize, chicken, and eggs produced in Ghana only. Right, Honorable Speaker, the Ministry of Education, the Ghana Education Trust Fund, the School Feeding Program, the Free Secondary Education Secretariat, and the National Food Buffer Stores Company are accordingly directed to ensure strict compliance without fail.
Okay, Finance Minister Dr. Kesel Atoforsen and our turning can so we snipers of and run they see a Parliament abra wode oman yakoma bosika ehun entotoye sika ye de bedi djuma aban de bedi djuma de aboga na ho bra afia ye ba besim no amamra ne kire se wode ba ansa na afe no aba beso nti eno na wode call Parliament na wono wote se wo mode new policies ba wa announce se mampanyi sisi ade secondary schools ni nyina obi ankramo mfa mfira broche biom se o supplier o ye supplier akoto local rice ne fakọ local rice no kwa ahoden na no mete em se some research bi o ma ye om se mo ahoden wo mpa ewo eye wiase nyina no abibrem ha na wo Ghana ene to so number 2. I'm yet to see that research into local rice na I think the government has done very well say what they sa policy no so so as we go forward no some no ye the befrefre mo sa so amam na menko na mene Bernard Oduro Techi enko twetwe enkomo ena no pay Bernard Oduro Techi certified industrial economist. Na tambe na okobosa aboni krata. Tambe na unye no.
Mama ncha wa hefo no watiefo.
Omafi wo.
Once in the economics it is told say when a product is too common the value goes down. Nti dru maybe a scarcity create value. And until I say offer so now for a bottle of Coke. A bottle of Coke and a bottle of water about the same weight and mass. But Coke will have more economic value than water because Coke is scarce. And they maybe don't be too common.
BOT.
Yes, Piesie.
Congratulations. That
was last month. And so far economics are right. There were several areas I will be to me a chatter. It's about 7 areas. So far I've done 2.
When he chatted
policy. I'm a certified policy analyst. And it's all the policy to go in the economics are me when him there meet me there dissecting.
Okay.
It has a policy, know what to be the short, medium, long term implication. What are the financial burden to the states? Is it viable? Is it scalable? What impact will it make?
Okay.
And policy now what they ban, what will be the impact to the bigger society?
Okay.
Does it have intention say bit my mind because politics in its simplistic form no how be use policy to impact people.
Yes.
And to say all the policy in aviation, education, defense, agriculture, health sector, manufacturing the bar to the extent say be cutting when that is politics. And it's a policy no ekoye etwamene kwana be faso bunipa faso age to bonia then it is draconian. But in a situation whereby ya won hihye no consequence to the people no it is saying say you are practicing a welfarist approach. Yes, I would great to my phone. And I did that was about 4 or 5 years ago. And now no man
certified policy analyst.
Yes. Until now we are also now. So the focus is industrial economics. Until mind be a industrialization. It's
from
about
ACC.
Exactly.
And
no ye global body a regulator or more charter economics. And I want to, there are about 7 various areas. We have managerial, policy analysis, industrial, financial, petroleum, health. And by the next 3 years, I want to charter in all 7 areas. This all the economy from policy, industrialization, health, petroleum. I can tell you where you are going wrong. Because I want to focus, the economy determines everything.
Yeah.
Economy no na chere ye bibia. Adentina ye wo ministers be 60, right? 60 ministers no afibia ba ko na etie no. Your 60 ministers so your defense, agriculture, education, whatever. But afibia dro in November no ye tena TV ho ye tie ba ko pe. Sa ba ko no so mampanyen no mu asem no de betudwa. Nti nra de dua nyina no on about was the president of Ghana.
Yeah.
What am I say? So
Ghana have a beer on one.
So the economy determines everything. Say, practical understanding of the economy. Now we are very humble. A consequential implication on how people see the economy. And you see, and then maybe Baseudru City House, there's a billboard that Omoba Beye conference on Ghana Stock Exchange. Or maybe so person who economy no the foundational for the stock market. Because stock market is apolitical. NDC MPP. It's about how the nation is going. Former MP for Ketu North, Honorable Afeji. James Afeji. Yeah. Honorable Director General. So person who say NDC ye manu ya don't listen to BOT, NTPC, NTOBia. Go to the stock market. And I'm saying this, and every financial analyst be a TMA, they can test to the show. So, person who might be a sick assembly or tawabo say that say economy ni koye and koya. Don't listen to finance minister. Don't listen to the president. Go to the stock market. Because stock market in the trade the confidence of the people in the economy. And that place in your politics or that place no can frighten to me white and cotton ho. Atu force into me kobota and kujina ho. It's about the real performance of the real sectors of the economy. Into, for example, so do South Africa. No, say Ghana dia. Obeti o finance minister trajectory de my neck. No was be say okay. Beyond the finance minister, he find beyond and make me accord this a money koye. It is a stock market. And what is a stock market? Stock market ni dready bia o koto shares in the company.
Okay.
And it's a might be koye largely no. The macroeconomic indicators in the say yes, policy rate yeah, about 19%, inflation about 9%, exchange rate and only at the macro level I am a boy in some amount. But the true forward march of every economy is the stock market. And I tell you, for the past 10 months, NDC bar by mono. Baby a Ghana stock market na kudruno, almost a lot of global market. I'm telling you. What the upper for any financial answer for Ghana Stock Exchange say, they told me one BO to say the true measurement of an economy. Don't listen to your finance minister. Don't listen to your don't listen to party communicators. Go to the country stock market. And one thing as offer lending stock marketer. And now I'm saying lending chronic yentino. Obia fan is or say me call lending stock market. And I'm saying US, I am manu yin to be a funny because me call you anyway stock market because a honor the any politics or for example, say GCB PLC, Casa Precon, Eco Bank, TSYZ, company in a koya. It is the data at the stock market and the bet say yes, money koye. Now don't forget to say maybe a koya a home pro wano and a stock market no. For example, GCB Bank PLC does not operate in isolation. Ghana no wo. Casa Preco Ghana ko Bank Ghana.
MTN.
Ghana. And to say who say o stock market koya, then it is a trashing of how the managers of the economy have run the country. And I can tell you, for the past 10 months, Ghana ni bia person who say His Excellency Mahama Mamuni koya, don't listen to bia, go to the stock market. And I can tell you, confidently say, 10-month performance of Ghana stock marketer is far better than what Nufrata did in 7 years, 2 months.
The data is clear there. And I learned to say, this guy know what ASEPA, what is the name? Thompson. On a deputy director general of Ghana Stock Exchange Market.
Yeah.
And Ghana Stock Exchange. Yes, that is the name. Ghana Stock Exchange.
And yes, Securities and Exchange.
But offer.
Okay.
That is the organization.
Okay.
But a job no mudi Ghana, you're from Ghana Stock Exchange. Into your honor, who trade shares in the company. Into some money koya and my companies. For example, so papa here ni awon na limousine.
Debbie.
Now no ya say Ghana escafoma car show no. Yehu Ibrahim Mahama ma de omode call ho. And yehu despite ma. Enti say o man mu na say o man ni koya and no reflect toward the stock market. A garbage in, garbage out. Another thing, make a year ago, and me know your interview, I'll come here a year later. Because you see, what doctor wa bomu, yakasa yaji to me. After 2 minutes, you don't campaign again. You must allow the performance to tell the story. And nuntina, mabaha no, I'll come back to SYZ again a year later. To assess, say, 2 million Ghana for your Cobra Koji, you know, is it value for vote? The answer is yes. Me can send me a year ago, say, and this yaba by me. Say, ye mind year we should forget governance in this country because your finance minister Kaden Koko jail. Richard Jack Papa ne save no. And obi bia MPP or madwin so on time guni peninimas no. The person is now a star. Opa check it. Governor of Bank of Ghana. MPP wanted to jail him. True or false?
True.
Samalo for sample for doctor. MPP wanted to jail him. True or false?
True.
Dr. Keslato force in finance minister says you or TC. MPP wanted to jail him.
True.
Richard Dapa, they wanted to jail him.
Yep.
Stephen Opuni daughter, they wanted to jail him.
Yep.
Mahama, Excellency, your tissue says here, Excellency Mahama, Ankasa. Yes, see New York or plane na hangana then Airbus. On one Casa Crow, Yaman Penny, Ghana for sure, Wagon Pano. MPP wanted to jail him. And to make our show is to say, MPP always see the future. And they will sit down and intentionally create to say, let's bring this person down. Obi biana MPP entinye ngune ni ma ase a ya ba ban mu no. Obi bia His Excellency man position no. Look at the performance. And the Bank of Ghana. Correct the Senate ye prevail ho. Go and look at the monetary policy aspect of the country. And you could see say the ama NDC economy ni koye ni say a lot of the appointees or man ko jail for good reasons no. They are telling Ghana for say look yanya boni bia
yenye nipa boni for because Dr. Johnson Esiama pandit in Koko jail. And I said Muhammad said go and be the governor. Enti no tehon onimadia wa nyenu ya that obetima ko jail. Dr. Keslato Forsen ambulance issue. And Koko jail. Enti ne sort finance ministry. And no they na wo mari ata so.
He is minded by the fact he says one chichiri Ghana year my economy na nko he can go to jail in 2029. Again, Dr. Keslato Forsen, I have said it say we need the crowd and other finance minister. Enti say and now wo Piesie that one choir finance minister only the other call the journalism ne call. What am I say?
Yep.
Now from 1992, I won't go below that. Ghana yenye a casual review of finance minister yenye omunyina from Boche Kwame this man Osafumaf no Rollins Nyamienu Rollins time there was two. Okay. I've forgotten the name. All the way to Victor Solomon, all the way to Kwajoban Redu, and Mahama Kufuado Part 1 Kenufrata, down the lane to the away, you know. And you need the experience in the finance ministry. Now let me just oppose Dr. Keslato Forsen alongside Kenufrata. Kenufrata is an investment banker. And every investment banker biaye Kobobo Senenya commission. However, no, Dr. Keslato Force number one is an accountant, a tax practitioner, an economist, a PhD holder in public finance. Oko parliamentar, what now 16 years and over. finance committee in parliament watena so severally wabe minority leader da.
Why deputy finance
he
minister?
He has no excuse, a reason to fail. Me the oil and it's no news to me. You know why? Parliament and kasa watena was 16 years and counting. He had built bridges. He had built bridges. He has served on several committees, largely on finance and whatever it is. And he has a practical knowledge of how the economy should be run. And when people say, they saw the future, not today. You get the point? And the a cascading effect of what he has been. We may not see what we are seeing today, or we may see an improved version of that. And the finance minister of today is in good hands. Bank of Ghana is in good hands. The only thing I can say, we must find a way to empower our own. That is the critical thing we have to. Because I will share budget estimated bar and raya. Now we'll review budget in the bar. There's one thing that it tells you: Ghana is on the right track. Ghana is on the right track. A lot of media houses for framing, and I tell them, say, look, there's nothing much to talk about. I didn't hear. I might be a tremuno. Now, surrounded by a news. Under this government, we are not saying say we are angels. We can't be. And I know beyond Sukrana Banabet must satisfy, no? Because efficiency of mechanical accuracy can never be zero. A machine beyond mechanical accuracy, we are then 100%. And the efficiency of an organization, no, you satisfy others and dissatisfy others. But on the whole, so fair economy now share tree. Now we're very partisan and political. We are on the right track. Now, so far the state of the economy, there are two groups of people. We have the moderate and the extremist. The extremists are the typical NDC or because I have BBI correct. You're what I say.
Yeah.
And the moderating are the people who tell you say no. Every economy is run on going concern. Abain beba, abain beko. And from 2024 up to 2025, the foundation laid in 2024, no, and I'm who 2025.
Okay.
Assuming with that admitting, the real scorecard of NDC will be 2026. As an economist, I will not give all the credit to us. No. Yes, I've been unfair.
I foundation.
I want to be
MPP
I want to be a moderate. I want to be a moderate. And in moderation, no, don't be too extreme.
Okay.
Because I might be a run on going concern. Don't forget to say, you're too about we no. Now can't forget my course may him in Ghana. But don't say there be 57% to the massa. Otu mama or the kokota. Emfa. 87 in parliament against 183, the other kokota emfa. Let's leave it hanging. And what we are seeing today, no, the moderates will argue, say, a certain foundation was laid. And that foundation that was laid, no, there's a build up for 1 year. Because in fact 1 month, it's not possible. Going forward, no, the real litmus test of NDC as a government will be 2026. Because 2025, they will inherit BB. And so far equity, asset plus liability. So, Giamamua, a cat, any Japadian pejade.
Yep.
When you put the two together, it gives you equity. So the equity of a country called Ghana, no, is the total, the aggregate of your asset and your liability. Now you've run the country for 1 year. The indicators are so good. And the moderate will argue, say, look, if the indicators are good, they are. Obi na di baton here then Emma. And unlocking the prospect in that baton, no, and now indicators now are very positive.
Especially on the growth of the economy, no.
Precisely.
World Bank for predict says by a certain percentage.
Now we've done 6.3. So that means that we've done far in excess of what the World Bank told us. And what I make sure will say, in analyzing the context of the growth situation now, no, you are going to meet two groups of people, the extremists and the moderate. The extremists will tell you, say, look, and this MPP are nyeshi, omo bo minor, the IMF, DDEP, into almost say minor. The moderate will say there be whatever success you are witnessing today, no, a certain foundation was called the going concern principle. However, as an economist, right, I want to say, if we really want to judge NDC as a government properly, it will be 2026. Because 2026, the benchmark of 2026 is 2025. So a new
that will be the foundation.
That will be the foundation. So the foundation of us NDC is 2025. So we are then going to analyze whether say one, His Excellency Mahama, are resetting my new year. Dr. Kesla to forcing the financial prowess and experience na college no it really working. And in Yankopon yard November 2026 no mebaha then we will do introspection. Na ya fa no data by data nti abaya niam miensa. We will take the 2024 data, 2025 data and look at projection for 2027.
Okay.
At that level no you compare niam miensa. You have variance analysis. You have 2024, you have 2025, you have 2026. And to say, oh yeah, the moderator now will make argument to say, NDC near share, near for 2024, near scale about 2025, near about 2026. And to say 2027, you catch us say, oh, exchange rate bet me a best $7 to $1. Then that strength of the performance no cannot be credited to the MPP. But all said and done, I can tell you, say, there is certain agenda is truly on course.
Bernard Odro Techi BOT and out in Canada. I mean, reading messages in the area by economic indicators. So the ones are able to drive real growth a country. Edu Bonsu, I see BOT is the best. Also, a best economist. Where has he been? It's been too long. We've not heard from him on TV. Ghana haya unko baby utukwa kura kwa na waba. Piesie, good morning and my condolences to the family of the deceased. Very sad. Okay, Augustine Mensa that say Emmanuel Enim essay. I thank God that BOT is back. Congratulations. Walanyo Oscar Bansa was say welcome BOT, long time oh boss. We miss you, sir. Yada say sir mode sa messages no and so edia ba Georgia Pia yada say Abdul Razak so sin communique yada say Mano James or say Ghana is back on track ono so ne dia wode aba no Williams Togbo Otu and so say watch yan any team ni nyina and anope. Okay, that is from TVXYZ page so my Power FM page so na menken kai hot there no so please greet BOT for me. I'm disabled and I beg him to remember as where Amidu Idriso the free wenchi BOT utie
itie pa metro
ena ode ebaye William Nyakon, good morning, good to see BOT again. Aaron Bebe Sukura, Piesie, during the 8 years of the MPP in government, many businesses folded up and ran away from Ghana like no man's business. They should stop their noise making and learn from the NDC, period. David Lumo, also welcome back, BOT. Roland Yao, also BOT, welcome back. We miss you so much. Please, where have you been? BOT, what happened? Okay, maybe. Lydia Akam. I see the way we truly miss BOT. Good morning. Welcome back. Michael Etria Mensa. I say welcome back, my boss BOT. Congratulations on your recent success. Big ups, bro. Yakubu Dombote Offenso Kaira and the free buyer. Was say Ghana is moving in the right direction. Alhamdulillah. Wakanemi and NDC no size. Greetings to the chief of staff. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Good morning to you all, my special favorite power presenters. We can't wait to see BOT or the Bayansana Woba. I personally have really missed him. Anyway, BOT, you are welcome. Guess all is well with you and the family. Okay. Messages no. Mongo so family live on TVXYZ, live on Power 97.9 FM. Yeah, faster than ma wala severe back clinic and they were there. Ayarsa. But then and about nasa tata diabetes, kidney problems is there, asthma, cuckoo pulse. No. epilepsy will be a with menstrual disorders. Nibema wa emre wompem. Yawa Simon, any access bank and edin share any more free 057 665 6658 057 665 6658. Opa asase to Chopoli. Airport City another Shayo Sudoku Afienya and a Central University B5 company in Chenhua 70 by 100 feet. Benji Estates and investment and I make for the amount. Chopolo Airport City no 25,000. Shayo Sudoku DNA 40,000. Afienya Tor Estate 1 year 75,000 and a Central University DNA 70,000. Na ye dobeko site na wakwa kwhwese ne ho enema city ye free documentation ye sign building construction barter trade land survey and a land title registration ye sign supply building materials into o sit down ya uni problem kwa o next stop Benji real estate Frewabo 0248780887 0248780887 and 0553116602. BOT wini misenka ye ponso producers ne say benfa time ne bi enka ho.
Nyame nshrawo.
BOT emra Finance Minister Dr. Kissel Atoforsen ekasaye no. Obobo niam bebre so.
Sure.
And key among niam obobo so no fiscal discipline.
Sure.
Which will mean say sikana yenya kakra na ya de be hye baby ehia and number 2 agrek ye bedua me agro based in that agro industrial parks
sure
ene niema nkokon ketenkete no job creation na nkasa ho no wo
sure
and a VAT ai hwehwa so no eno so betumi aboa create job my starting free VAT be den VAT ye hwan so e be den na create jobs.
Okay, so Piesie Okrah say taxation. Idea will be ampe. And until even culture kunkuma. Yankopon catch a GD for say. Usika bia obenyano. Famu nkono na fa ba ko bread rade. Eno kra na Kristo fo bo nyame kro no.
Pam.
Eno ntina Ananias ne yere omuwu awia kete no. Enti tuotua from the days of ages. Everybody want to evade and avoid tax. Okay. Now, say obey a businessman. How do you create that congenial atmosphere? Say, fatwa ma ukomumu. And number 1 tour, Emma business community run away from a country VAT, value added tax. And they say we produce goods and services near then you pay 20+ percentage points. Abane say there be about 20%. Into that 1.9% na abane so no. It can create more job for other people. COVID-19. COVID waba wewu hwe obi ewu na ye wi abunsa si akonya. O still na yanko so monster, it doesn't make sense. And this aban say there be COVID-19 na about 2018-19 na enso so boni aban den scrap on free ho. Wo de no to nchana. Oba get funny NHI levy na. There was a capping. You can say capping na. MPP aban etwa mu ya ade bi say se temamufo tua to kogu health levy ni get fund ni mu a omo de ceiling bi buy enti butaye nti e de get fund health insurance levy buy it was not materializing and this aban say there be ya left cap na free ho efi na ekono butaye nti e de get fund ho to buy no se Ghana fo tua sa to na let it go there enu nti na na obehwe a aban besisi school dan bebre because get fund na e ba for that purpose no it is hitting there wo de no to nchana aban so akase there's a certain threshold VAT unya sa revenue na also to a certain VAT. And this aban say there be your pages schedule from 20 to 70,000 meaning say SME for be able to enjoy certain tax holiday to sell capacity being because you see PSA so be share business ase. Now the two tata no 2 things will happen. One here will be jai and will become my for so. But so what me jiji ni pano tata kakra na nimfi ebeye dura o tuato ne daate kura onhunu enti these are some of the policy direction and this is about VAT and taxation ya de amam but you see quick one mamemfa unko the real sector of every economy PSA self man bia na the real sector number 1 edikan the full sector hwe o sori anopa e da se wo ye millionaire billionaire poor person ubedidi. And food inflation has a direct impact on the people. Okay. So far data ye cramia. For the year 2025, no, it was projected say you're bringing by 5.1. We grew by 6.5 by third quarter. It means that you're needing 1.5 more.
Okay.
Number 2, on the agricultural sector, as of 2024, no, it grew by 2.9. By third quarter of 2025, no, agri sector na MPP apenso grow by 2.9, no, and the Honorable Ekopoku no, is grown by 6.0%. Meaning, say, we've grown 3.1 additional. And in economics, neba national growth, 1% is huge. Talk of 3.1. Mamin fa umra crops. Yakase crop in Yabani adi. We grew by 6.2. Livestock, we expanded by 5.8. Fishing, we expanded by 7.8. Which you say,
again, triggers our growth.
Leadership. Garbage in, garbage out. So you see, let me tell you, don't run government on sloganeerism. Let your result talk.
Because everyone when I'm saying budget, yeah, baby, read the better to say, oh,
you see,
a budget.
You see, my what her phone at TF5 and Kobe so. Na MPP for be kind budget. Can you frati red anyone or na shefufu? No, magana for you. Oh, na kuma muti senata de no cre. Or qua a whole ramatas. But uncle can you know a year later you don't see the growth happening. But so share NDC there, and let me take you to another one. ICT grew by 7. Meaning that digitalization is making more impact. Mr. Oya Abaya, Minister for Communication, you must pay huge attention here because digitalization grew by 17.2.
That is big.
That is the biggest. Look, financial service by 9.5. Okay, education by 14.9. And let me tell you something.
Education growth
14.9 because of increasing government funding. Which there was a banner no shed and train and NDC by there's a lot of funding injection into education. Education grew by 14.9. You see the data here?
Yes.
So you realize, Sadrene, Senitini pra, a femna prayer. The seat of government, I read. Don't forget, say campaign time can simply say, Sex Excellency Mahama Bedia Kunyawi. Now we're into me and to 2 many years, a case on to one generation. You know why? Who got 8 years?
You had the chance.
You had the chance to observe the loophole. You are the only president of Ghana for my second time being CBO Patrioto. Copin say you be well free, I say. Me made 1 around 4 years, meaning the obey there, but I know when I'm going to die. Our dad age 104. But 104 years I may no. President Mahama may end up to be the only president Ghana for Mona Kwasiaba. Because you have no option than to perform. You see, Mamin San for Unkoha. I mean for Unkoha great sector. Budget we me matters it's an great budget. Piesie Okrah a man for testing my coming kosher baby. Obiama ya juma. But ye diani shesa banning koye. If there is one minister, Piesie me, I'll commend my great minister.
There be a memeka.
No one day, no friends, a beauty. Me buy your child appointment, and say me until coming on so chief, I'm there. Also look, my say so 32 coin pa. Ubet me a boama oil palm oil sector and you develop Wama Ghana. And did you know what he did? Piesie, or my mandate letter, to Malaysia and the whole world. Countries me better in palm oil.
Yes.
Malaysia and Indonesia.
Yes.
Malaysia didn't, but Indonesia for the dear palm oil pa.
Okay.
And a lot of the Malaysian palm oil investors in Indonesia. So I've been to Malaysia on my own budget. Yes, on my own budget.
Why am I buying?
Yes. My committee, every stakeholder of Malaysia in Indonesia. I was there in April, May, June, and I went there last month. Meeting people on one India or palm oil. Abraham me follow budget reading run. Focus on agriculture.
Okay.
And this year buying say oil palm development 2020-2032. Cultivate 100,000 hectares new plantation to create 250,000 jobs.
Sa plantation na wo muduano.
Yes.
It created 250,000
between the year 2020 to the year 2032. Say aban ebe dia 100,000 hectares. Na so obia 100,000 hectares na ebe created 250,000 jobs. And you know why I believe in this concept? Because I've been to Malaysia and Indonesia and Thailand on 4 occasions. In fact, I call Malaysia. Every agency be dealing in palm, I've met them. The biggest oil palm friend SG Guthrie. Or more palm oil plantation. It's still Greater Accra twice. Me say then. SG the Kakraka. SG Guthrie.
Greater Accra 2.
Na me koda hot 3 days. Me koda plantation num. 2-3 days. Na yesori no patuo all. Ghana patuo say ya by form way. Oko Malaysia patuo mo be a millionaire. Because patuo na chewo. Patuo boa cross pollination.
Okay.
Enti Abraham who said no. Dr. Kesla to force in Campams no. A great minister had the foresight. And now me know what say no. Mamano a detailed technical report.
And don't forget say and your finance minister no kwa netina say.
Yes.
For your more input.
Good. Now Ghana Ewo Tree Development Authority TCDA. Oh, Master Diane said.
And Okrah.
And Dr. Okrah.
Yeah.
Meaning share more than 5 times. Because you see, palm oil so kind NDC manifesto at page 50 no. Your friend red gold.
Red gold.
Red gold and
okay.
Now say Okoha in the year no. Ghana import 200,000 million of palm oil to Ghana. $200 million.
Engo
ya kraba Ghana no per this manifesto no. Mami reading show. Ghana import 200 metric tons of palm oil annually at $200 million. And every year, Ngoko ya kraba Ghana $200 million.
The pressure to
and this year buying say for the next 8 years a day anymore. Okay. Yen cultivating 100,000 hectares. Now say cultivate here, a baker 250,000 jobs. I buy some my crowd of $500 million bill room. And when I had the PSA for the past 7 months, and I'm committing me to it. My main forward feed with some boy Greek minister Abaso. Say that day of February, no mommy, this Monday letter. He gave me the letter. Plain take it and come how I make so I make and come on my own. My call Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand 4 times. Now make us say so call Malaysia and Indonesia. The biggest palm oil investors in Hono, they want to come to Ghana. What is the reason? The reason is say Ghana weather no Malaysia weather you almost pet. Your weather condition your pet, geography your pet, topography your pet. The only thing that differentiates Ghana and Malaysia is Malaysia no almost manufacture rainfall.
Oh okay.
Oh yes. Nsoni ya obonsa no mo the helicopter ko wie no ma blast na nsuo na eto. And palm oil so consume 2.7 millimeters of water every year. Ghana then 800 millimeter. So the only challenge Ghana may face, minka say impossible to achieve this and say we need more irrigation in the palm oil plantation sector.
Okay.
Having seen this, nature me say a great minister was visionary. And look, say NDC are buying show 250,000 is no small job. Hey, say finance minister for the next 8 years. Ye de see yo na yes e be ye no year number we question mama kan wo show we so come Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia politician be a one investor of palm oil so election sir because that is the sustenance of the economy and palm oil ni yanto bibia antwene o no because we here to the sense say omo madru ni na omo de palm oil na aye patuo all Patua see a abaifo aboa wo Ghana no obi so nyane mpatuo toma oil palm plantation owners of Malaysia or ye millionaire. Hey, so the vision of the NDC is clear, and I pray say we can work the talk because you see say $200 million yet me cutting by 50% $100 million.
Yep.
$100 million injection into the economy will create more jobs. Again, me ready but the say aban be a lot of farm machinery, farm equipment. I think otherwise. We must look at having an assembling plant. And there are case studies in the world. I went to Turkey 3 months ago. Oko Turkey, they wanted to go this same line.
And our Banade policy bar said there be, let us unlock the state purchasing power. Until let's bring assembling plant. Until a great minister is my body, I'll be meeting him soon. Say, look, sir, Vision Okrah penny through the agri ministry to buy tractors for the farming centers. No? It's a good idea. But let's look beyond importation. How can we open up to bring in people to set up the assembling plant?
And a bad idea.
And think all the 16 regions, no, you're zoning into 4. Every 4 region be one assembling center.
Okay.
And think the 5 northern region be 1. And the upper west, upper east, savannah, northeast, northern region, 1 assembling plant. Middle belt, Bono Ahafu, Bono East, Enya Bako. Ashanti region is big, give them 1. You come to western north, you give them 1. In the next, by the year 2032, no, a bed woman food the year aye cheaper.
Yeah.
Piesie Okrah sa US only 5% a year US, but they're able to feed and provide food stamp. Oba ye kromo ha. About 70% are into agriculture. We are still importing food. For me, the budget they said is an agri budget. And you are great minister being so or you visionary. Me, Piesie, the very moment I want or mommy this mandate letter. And on mommy mandate letter, no Piesie, also be able to me take it in my wall. But I know you can deliver. I called Malaysia in April. I went back in May. I went back in June. And I went back in October.
Okay, so
and it tells you, say, and budget is budget.
Yeah.
There should be commitment. There should be commitment to the budget. Say your budget we are dear bay. Say where you want a Greek. Don't forget, say 70% are there. So the more people you touch in that sector, no, the more then people will be in opposition. O budget no pro agric. Number 2, pro infrastructure. And for the very first time, Enras Kumasi Accra Kumasi Expressway. Sasadi any timi baswa MPP beto egwomo nan so Ashanti region.
About for say na you will sky the expressway because expressway there lays the doors.
You see, great minds talk ideas, little minds discuss problems. Great minds. And this talk ne do. One say idea ne buy no. The first impression of the naysayers say they can do it. But let me tell you.
No, but people were asking genuine questions that those who have traveled outside the country to many countries, they say express road no.
Okay.
Even 1 kilometer and yes,
are they angels? Malaysia has done it, Singapore has done it, Thailand is doing it. Why can't we do it? Leadership, priority, fiscal discipline. His Excellency said, may get big push. And Tonobo Boja, the bus stop with you. From day one, people are saying it's not tenable, it's not doable, we can do it. But let me tell you, Asantini biya otie me ne, entie me because me free, me partly bono partly Ashanti. Me papa ye bono mama ye pankronuni.
Okay.
Asante maimu padi a efe. Sasa Accra Kumasi Expressway bar. His Excellency be created 30,000 jobs.
Wow.
Yes, and do you know the small business money to create? There will be suppliers, subcontractors, major contractors. There will be, so it's going to create more businessmen, more rich people, more entrepreneurs. Asante mai be kai NDC 2028. If they say Michelle de we say, you know why? A lot of people are dying on the main road. Because Okane kwa who face wunia.
Say nipa wu almost 2,000.
And to say wo aban bi no say nipa be wu de sika wu I want to prefer that government. You have 2 governments. But I say one now we Ghana ni awutuato, we Santini wutuato, bunu ni wutuato, se ni wutuato. Ye kwan bi a one be mo wadru ntem. Ho be han wo. Inti hours how be come from Accra to Kumasi na be ye shorter. Obi te baby o say there be man first as can afford dwale wo wiem. You are not conscionable. And to mamin kan wo show we so say it's going to happen and to happen. Now say happen so
expressway no.
MPP better go say let me to go me nice no. They be limping Ashanti region. I tell you for a fact say MPP is afraid of the coming. Do you know why? Debi Ocheda kon lawyer e ko kan say Abra Kufuor de yam mpani no. So she Ashanti MP say omo si omo de omo mpe akwan papa omo promote community rules. And Mahama said there be sa Kumase kwa na ekuni pasa nkrane no me pesa me sisemu na ye express na entumi nkunipa santini bia na ne dihye wu wo akwanhia mu wo kwan so no ebeka se ya to ye nkosu ya ma nkrofo for a solid years ama expressway and this year mo 32% 2024 no so mo ma ewe bia adenti ne nsesa ya dwen. Lastly, Generation Z na ye ba no ye nim ye maame awo ya to ha.
Dabi.
Can't it ni aka say se wo di aponche kra begina bantuma na wo di nipa begina bantuma ye be ya aponche no friend dabi and then yema asesa. And let me commend Ashanti Regional Minister. He's lifting the bar.
Dr. Frank Amwapuni.
Yes, I mean campaign time any omo ye adwuma wa afa no south east of Finso north. In fact that year long time no south nso boye titi wa afa no south east. Man kran so ne mpatam. You see the bar na NDC to Asante mu no. Market on the wall, true. 2028 said we bring 35% in Ashanti region. True. Me can show we 2024 say. Send this year less than 54% and major politics. Me sounds like says you more than 160 MPs. I'll quit politics. You are saying 183, 57%. 2028. Say expressway no kwa wait me baswa. The cascading economic impact in the say. There will be more suppliers, more contractors, more businessmen, more better road, more standard of living be improving. And ti santini na oti offenso, oti edweso, oti konongo, oti sokoban, oti ahojo, oti bekwai, oti ebuakwa no. We say adenti na ye man this into aso. So there's going to be an avalanche of for NDC. And me see say expressway baso. Now you're not 35% 2028 and major politics. Because as Santiman Behun say, ye the Kokromoti Mobi HS one year community rules. But you Mobi 32% 2024, 32% now. One my expressway. That should tell you say infrastructure you try to. But Mahama can say, we do not eat rubber road determine what you eat. PSA you're quine. But so we are by now ye big pusher, do you know what it does? One, it creates more contractors. More contractors will employ more people. More people will get paid. When people get paid, they spend, they consume, they save, and they will invest in the economy. Adia bako pena me di trato PSA ya distrade. Na we koma mampanyin na bedi achire chief of staff, officer of the president, any all appointees. We should build our own. I repeat on this show. Piesie budget we ya ba ya be come some de infrastructure upgrade, ICT education, real growth on the positive no. Ya hwe ya. The MPP doing opposition may benefit more than the NDC. Ma observe BB Abra Ora Ekosui. Ma hunu say MPP former appointee bi onam court no kwa ne di ne sika. Buffer stock. No na yere je contract. Na ntu fisa sanka buffer stock CEO yi. Sanka piki MPP 45. Eno build o ma nka no dina court. Enko nyina court. Kwabna adubu ahe. National Signal Bureau. Ono ade ne company ye niema. Officer sanka kwabna adubu ahe. I identify 5 MPP businessmen. And I said that I want to build you. And can see.
But me abra bring now. So I'm building businessmen.
Exactly. And to part in planning for me say me ba ha na Piesie and na una de me ba ha nka me ma ha. That's a fact. Na nka me ma ha. Me say ba ha a year today.
Mate.
The year say a part in planning for no say enye obi na e pa appointment. Debbie. Chief of staff mun tie me no pay. Na say ya anye careful wa hu. You be ready beautiful budget. Good macroeconomic policy. Exchange rate na ekoye, policy rate na ekoye. Afobon say 2028 ni bedroom no. We have not built people enough. Senka excellence betie me a medium hadwe na mechre. I'm not a prophet of doom. Agency bia no modern for any pa fa me build omo. For every minister, tell them build people. Build the young guys. We a minister, we a CEO, we a chief of staff. How many people are you building? Share and no Boris B farms.
Obi be ya ba beto.
Share Boris B farms. Boris B farms or typical MPP ni. In fact, let me say on authority. He was part of a Kufuado security team.
Yes.
Me I know for a fact. But MP before being to the point say his excellency kwas ankon ketenkete no me fie no kodi die enye bone na de me pattern say yam build ye de enti mampani his excellency mi bun kotodwe pa ocho me na ba ko nye ba me gina ba ko so kotodwe pa ocho say to me na e dia man no bia na e pa appointment obi wo ho a mon build nipa say yam build nipa na de bia finance minister ba begina TV so parliament wa kan budget ni abo ensema ma no 8 years to come and build a man for and people say the party will be weaker. Now you see here Kotie Dwabo ya haban am I say yes kasem
yes
hwe mampani unia
with the back campaign
mampani unia Mr. Ibrahim Mahama obi na build no
yes
on his own cause he will not be Ibrahim. Somebody built him from the scratch. Zoomland somebody built him. Brian Champion ne oso ye
the president of his
Elon Musk of Payeso no obi na builder no enti as a party no yen so die ne ye ena me ka say nyo obia na epa appointment me I want to be known as a business person but you see the ya ne say utimi ko appointee bi of the whole day kro on fiu and yes I ko je chop money but you see ye the film so ne no anenam ye nyina ye nim ye sika ne ya ho de ndivura campaign no nyamia ye wadom wo ye minister wo ye CEO wo ye den. How many people are you building in the next 4 years to come? What ready budget we are Ghana for aje watumu Ghana for aje watumu but say ufia nya yi a abontenso for na beje Piesie hwe say yire ho be ye fa sha ase fi ufie anoma no ho be fa ye ntakra budget we Ghana for aje atum say ka say na ye nsan koto aba ye benya no less than 58% but yan hwe ya there is a little bit of anger and tension within the party.
About for sending message
to be an appointment. There be His Excellency where be a man phone to me kind of crunch or by me fuck as if so meaning say higher Chidro Debra station here. We are not building people enough. We are not careful. You see, MPP echo position and chair. They have the money. Now no that World Cup I boy. I saw that they've given the right to Kimpon one person is wrong. Into Kimpon and a ben manage US, Canada, Mexico is totally wrong. Shen can identify any pamiensa. Would I yama Kimpon US? Na yam plan this if one per 2 Canada, Mexico. And Kayamba born you know, not that travel agents not to none fear you do. But your cuckoo travel and talk contracting enough for World Cup at the Yama Kimpon Nipa Bako. How did he contribute to the party? Did he do it more than pro-NDC guys who did it? And think Kadiyame can say, and World Cup qualification I qualify ye no. Shortlist 3 company. Would you make Kimpon back? Okay, US and amount Kimpon the US amount. Now you pay other 2 company NDC for. You be unlocking state purchasing power. Me can show we so. Senior President Kufone so Ibrahim Mahama now. And he's not Ibrahim Mahama.
On one son about Zoom Lion.
Of course, share. And ye NDC na so branch champion as a man software contractor. Nkonye branch champion. And what are we doing to our own? Mama ya say the social poverty. His Excellency, I'm pleading with you. Many people are not looking for appointment too, because appointment less than 10,000. And you be obet catch your eye. But the party must have a desk. The government must have a desk. Every region, how many business people are we building? Mrs. Oko Asia, let me say this for a close. Most Asian government, they identify and build people. You can be God Boss CEO. You can be NIP CEO. But how many people are you building? And not just giving people handouts. No. You can be energy minister. How many of these people are you building? So that, if after 16 years you're co-positioner, we can have people to cushion to fall on. MPP no nim bro mo brain na amanfo agwa because am oman bedo omo amo basenkaye kan budget yaba na great minister say oh me ministry no identify nipa 20 across the 16 regions. Okay, tractors no 600 no wo mema 70 mema 80 deliver for me yanko education abo herno edruso. Okay, be see school down makoma kwa bi 3,000 Bunu region mama bring 20 businessmen women let build people ton NDC. Ya nyena sana Piesie ebe frefre kobo 2028 because me amete
enyo bia so na frɛ na obeba
Debi Piesie me amete me na minim ka me bo 2024 election
would twa so
no, we are not going there. The me can say, and you be an pet to so see you. Obi want me so 8:05 p.m. Obi wa the tension of chief of staff for nimu yet. But Obi wa Abani say, okay, apart from appointment, whom can we build? And it's quite one-sided. Many pabako phone could determine mining, ne kweni pabako, construction pabako, one way ya. Ni parudo ne weni aba. And the MA then say, Ghana for the NDC atum. That one is non-negotiable. And Medemanu cinema free hakon. I don't know what other ministries and departments have done. But Piesie, the great minister has shown the way, say, he sees talent from afar. Let us all realize, say Ghana for the yatum. Na fearful and young tomorrow will be running a limping election. Into bones so na platform so near boy and say Ghana for no, but fearful come the more who should two. And on this note, no budget we the emu de. Now on the budget must unlock the business side of people within NDC.
Meda say Bernard Odo Techi, a certified industrial economist. Kwame Nkasi Ochiao.
Katre Kwame says since or call gold board on my yaka, me katre no. Me must send you plain. Here, yen ye who fit it you. In opposition time and nya panel namo fre. Don't forget what gave you the power. Because you need the same people.
We are friend.
Must send you direct.
Minim. We are friend.
The bitter truth heals. The bitter truth heals. And until you see. The mind is winning and this moya bonia young friends. When people ya bonia enka ba hearted debi. His Excellency Yakuma to me. Let do our own.
Medas Sano pay by Bernardo Techi, a certified industrial economist. And pay wama amount for any Japan messages no dos or my uncle na ya so like encoding common brand and share you reboot me a year after so like what about Hamame? Medimosis, Dr. Prince Osayaba, Meneno entertain Komote, na Afayan Radio, because messages na everybody. BOT. Osema Samia direct. Oh, Dr. Prince Osay, Efrem Medimosis, Diagnostic Center. I'm sorry, Herbal Clinic. Doctor Akwaba. Bibi aboko de.
Bibi aboko.
So last week say she ana.
Last week came say me drew an inso nintino.
To want to me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ntina I say you me hu achi. It's a 40 ahwefo show me the most is in palm of the nam no. Menti kaka.
Yo, me da say me chia for any ahwefo nyina. Medmosis Clinic and Prostate.
Ma so kakra ma me.
Medmosis Clinic and Prostate Center said the amount for him that I say eba pomuden a Medmosis and I was say odewani echre. It's answer for over 31 years and I share amount for apomudin and who say bibia edana kwem. Now onim say eba mema yare prostate yare and so they are Medmosis a whole any will last up because a whole specialty to be a for apomudin who be a so ye bema wunyine prostate who sem ne adinina no for any Medmosis Clinic and Prostate Center ye betimi ahwe abo ama bibia akoye de ama ebia na wo ne ya show rubber ebia prostate area no how ama say no ya the rubber ato bemem e man no enye we hia de too much for any Medmosis aso ye honom ye be ye nhwehwemu ehudie nti a enam so de osa ohaw no ebai na afi no yetimi ama onre ya na ne mapi na etimi de sa problem no eba obi honom a ne de no eye ne prostate no eye transitional zone no ana etimi ayekese nti pressure bibi friend say urethra ya droben na Johnson no enam no ntimi ma Johnson no emmeye ebi so ho no pressure na ye o bladder no tie ma o Johnson tentem to obi an said de ni de esiti nti sa o de no ma Johnson no eba tentem afo ani Medmosis so e betimi ahwe abo so bi so a pressure urethra na ma Johnson no entimi emma eno so no e betimi ahwe abo eya na eya say ebi a Johnson de na obekọ washroom na Johnson no entimi ma gisa wo chim asana Johnson aba obi ho kra obechima Johnson mpo no entimi emma they can't when retention of urine no ni na no do any Medmosis so ya ebetimi ahwe ni ehu de ohaw no baby ohaw no efri ni etimi ahwe ama obi so a ni problem no eye ne bladder no bladder neck no aye too tight to the extent say intimi MBA Emma Johnson no intimi ma obi ohonoma ne de no area nervous issues bi ebi an intini no how bi aba ho na ama intini no intimi MBA Emma Johnson no intimi Emma odo ani tremed Moses aso ya ebetimi ahwew abo ama bibia akoyie so ye be ma na say Johnson ho problem bia wo ho e ban tentement mi meye wo chima sa na aba Johnson ana ebia kemu Johnson na emu apai Johnson pressure na ke wo say Johnson no ediba no intimi Emma kan hunu say prostate no ya ade a eno no betimi de sa ohawe ede aba beso so for any tremed Moses Clinic and Prostate Center na yetimi enhwe emwa emma bibia enkoyi Emfa Piesie Okrah ha no yewo Adenta barrier of Madina wodo ani chere Adenta police station no ne sabenkum so hona no ubuso obia se open Moses so ya yebetimi achro ana se wuhu eye West Africa Senior High School na ne nchen hona no ehonum ana Moses Clinic and Prostate Center no ewo ehonum no ye run 24-hour service insitem bia obeba ho bia no ye wo doctors ne nurses wo honum a yebetimi ahwew retention no de ye hu ne se especially anajo na ye tai enya saw ha because anajo no crofo PS and swadant no ye de Johnson share ho na bia obesore anopa na Johnson no entimi ma na mpo no Johnson be nyane wanajo but obekọ washroom no na entimi ma nkrofo pie nya retention no eya na eye anajo na omu etanya because most of the time na anajo na ya de Johnson no ehye ho eno ti na ye run 24-hour service said be ya time bia ubenya retention bia na say time bia o Johnson no entimi emme bia no ubenya eye Moses na udi wani aba yasoyom kane no na ye bekọ anopa na chese nkrofo aba begu echi na yawa omu fem ni ade no eno ntina CEO wada adwen ho ehu se eni se otoa so eye ne sa ntina se ye run 24-hour service no enti time bia obenya retention ba bia obi an for eni kire ye Adenta branch no oba doctor ne nurse for honoma ehona ye behwew boa ama Johnson no atimi abayi ama bibia akoyi ede ama afense ne run diagnostic center ewo honum also obi honum a prostate yare na na se wo Johnson mu ha but we chini akọ miamia bebre ye be check ne say bibia anyway especially say machines no mu use no enye ultramodern and I say the omu use no enye the aba na saying na eno no ebetimi enam so ama wuntimi pick up conditions no prostate area no there are so many zones baby a ebeye kese bia na betre symptoms ubenya intimate Moses machine use no 4D ultrasound machine say afempo na ohaw bi eba ho yetimi picking up and time na afen yetimi ehu kwan ebefa so a yebetimi ede manage yare bia no se ehu ne ntemu a utimi esi ano kwan entem ti diagnosis no ade a ehu ehie pa se bia o liver ampo problem aba ho o kidneys na problem aba ho o lungs o chest bibia how bia no wodo ani kire eye Adenta branch na diagnostic center no ewo ho no digital x-ray enso ewo ho no a eno so no twa eye undom penu fonyi mietimi hu de ekoso obi ho no se ne sisi otena se kakra na ya nampo watena se a all sorry no na eye ne ya etwe no eko ne nan mu eye na mpempi no yesi sciatica but e wo se etimi hu baby a na se bone cropoti a ohaw aba hu ebia obedwen se sciatica but de ne nam so a de sciatica no ebai ebetimi aba se ebia o discs na se discs na preventive bone from scratching no eno na ohawa ba ho nti ama nnompe no pressure o nerves na de ekọ onan mu na se sciatic nerves no ama bones no press on sa nerves no entina edisa ohaw no ebro obi so ho ma ne dompe no ehu awewe kakra eno so enam so edisa ohaw no eba with diagnostics no si etimi hu baby potia ohaw no ewa eno no betimi aboa ama empo no se bia physiotherapy na woye anampo se ebia treatment bi na woye enro bi na wo fa ye betimi ehu kwan a wo befa so a wo betimi aye onipadua no ama bibia koyo obi o West Pain bia o de nani a kire Moses bia be dia dance se ni etwa x-ray no ni ehu the specific area na ye kyerɛw exercises a obeya apart from enro na de bema no yesan so kyerɛw exercises a obeya eno no betimi relieve pain no anase betimi ayi nerves na to the nerves no na akwa baby a eni se efa ana enam so a ema woti pain no enti though pain no ewo sisi but then no oti wo na mu ana oti se efa wo to ase honom ni na no those radiating pains na enam so a edesa or how no eba enti radiating pain no se onam so na okoko fa duro bi de ye o nan ho ne ade obedwen se honum na problem ni wo but na eye usisi o nerves nim na o how no ewo but ni na no obetimi ehune sa je se ye de ye machine no ye digital x-ray no a check ehu ba bi potia o how no ewo ansa na yetimi ama treatment ama bibia akoye ede ama ti uba dental branch na ye wo those services no ewo ho ma fenso ye running maternity service on se Medmoses ye boa amanfo efa wo ho ne ade awarefo ma ware awo entimi ma no omude o mani kire ya so ye ho no ma nya metimi nam ye so ema awo no etimi be san nro ne ye counseling ne ade aye de be mom no but obi ho no ma wanyin san awie no opese ya ye to aso ehwe no kane no na ye ni maternity service no but say no ye wo ewo ya so ye ho no ye midwives ye organi wo ho no mo a ye betimi ahwe onti bi crowd de no eye high risk pregnancy obi ho no mo ba o se onyisan ana asai onyisan ana asai nti say now ya boam net me onyisan no opese ehwe no ema bibia ekoyi ye wo midwife any gynis wo ho no ma umbetimi ahwe oyi ama wetimi awo afa ho afa ba de e fe ne say oba etimi onyisan na 9 months no asono na no awo one ne bani na no mu etimi de ahoden akofie saa de no na ye ewo eye Medmoses aso ye onti se wonyin sen foforo na unhu ba bia odo ani be kire anase ope the best services opese ehwe oyi ene eye obofra na afo ani kire eye Medmoses a dental branch no ye running maternity services ewo hono mu a ye betimi ahwe aboa ama bibia akoye ede ama afenso no a branch ni bi ewo eye Accra eye ASL building Ministry of Road and Highway no hono de eye prostate eye conditions no and afa general eye conditions say ya rebia how bia no o de kwa ye betimi ahwe e de amount temane ashama so no ewo eje kojo school for the deaf enchen ho na no ho so run general services and laboratory services and investigations ni na no ye ni na ewo ho Kumasi for so no e de o mani e be kire ahenema kokobin enti say wo how bia na wa frɛ ɛyɛ Dr. Penyin number no ɛyɛ 0244 068 447 number no ɛyɛ 0244 068 447 eno eye Dr. Penyin number ofre na se bia ba bia wo no ewe akiri anase o condition no eye acute afi na aba unhu de wo ye ho a ofre number we a Dr. Penyin no be kasa na bia wa kiro de ewo sa wo ye a eno be ma oha no etimi abrase ansampo kra na wodo ani akiri ya so ye ntinkrofo Peter enya retention obi ho no ma Johnson no entimi ma oye ne ho hwe a enye yi ofre number na Dr. Penyin be kiro de obeye se de be ya se no no betimi relieve oha no na afi no odo ani ekire ya so ye ho no ma yetimi ato yebo ahwe oyi ehu kwan ayare no enam so a eba ani etimi ahwe aboa ama bibia akoye ede ama na apart from eye clinic service nso no unim se Medmoses ye de enupa ana ede ebre eye amanfo ye dro prostacure natural tea a ye de ba ya amanfo G2 mu esan se be me bia ofa prostacure natural tea bia be dia dance se ofa se retention wanya no amnomnum ho anapo no se ojonso no entimi ma o study se ofa prostacure natural tea na etimi e relieve because se eye adwuma entem on se ye de na eye tea no ko nipadua ni ma eye adwuma entem eno na ye nam so e develop ye prostacure X capsules no it will be obefa prostacure natural tea any prostacure X capsules ni na no e be di adanse se wo eye urinary issues bia ade se sa enromienu we no ofa eno no etimi eboa prostacure tea no ko nipadua ni ma e relax o bladder no o urinary bladder no se etodana se o how be eba ho a obon se bladder no neck no aye too stiff entimi ma Johnson no entimi enflow yi anapo no ebia na prostate no na o how be aba ho a entimi ma Johnson no emaye prostacure tea any prostacure X capsules no eno no ebeboa e relieve eye that eye stiffness na aba ewo bladder nim na na so o prostate na o how aba ho no etimi eboa e release no ma Johnson no etimi e flow yi edise bia kan e Johnson a na emaye o chim ansa na Johnson aba o Johnson na ebia kemo a prostacure tea any prostacure X capsules no eno ebetimi aboa ama Johnson no etimi e flow yi ama bibia akoye ede ama afi no se bi so a pese ubenya prostate yare ni bi hyene nso ebia o parent o papa bi enya bi o ofa bi enya bi eno no o likelihood say obetimi enya no eye quite high to was a utiminya Prostacure T, any Prostacure X capsules no, and no fan as prophylaxis, and I say fa edia prevent yare no say en konkonam so ema unyabi. Sente empempi no hwehwe moamie hu say o papa enya prostate yare ni bia, the likelihood say unso betimi enya no very high. Nti also utimi prevent sa ohaw no edi free hu Prostacure T, and then Prostacure X capsules no eno no ewo ho say ebetimi aboa. Ema de Femacure X, say uyo ba na omenses meye ubunsa otiyaw ubunsa moja no ntimi meye ni ade a Femacure X no eno ewo ho se ebetimi aboa afenso no esanso eboost libido se oyo ba no atenka ewo form a Femacure X no eno no ebetimi aboa de eye ne se stabilize eye hormones oba bia ewo hormones eno ne nam so ma omenses eba enam so ma onkosua no etimi to enam so ema eye watenka ewo nempo no etimi ekoyie se hormones no unya bibia friends hormonal imbalance a etimi ede how ebre eye onipadua no enti Femacure X no eno ewo ho se ebesiesie ama bibia akoye ede amao enti se bia kane no na ubunsa otiya ne ade a start se o fa Femacure X no eno no ebetimi anam so ama bibia akoye ede amao Afromosis any Mediplus enso ewo honom se eno no beboa bema o mema sem se bia hoden no ewo form ne ade a ni na no Afromosis any Mediplus ewo honom se eno no ebetimi aba na hye ne so enche bia de mema dro bi so ebeba enche eno so no yebeka eho asem ama bema bia ehu no no se no ya start era ne ewo ye clinic honom a obi obeba bia o se opesa mema dro nwa so no eno no ewo ene ye different from Afromosis any Mediplus obi a wafa Afromosis ni Mediplus we anim se de esi eye nadwuma but fa ne say we ni Afromosis ni Mediplus ayaka bom ha onya eno no bibia betimi akoyi ede ama okay I don't know sir
na metia no
Oshman me ka no nko na Oshman ni
me se nka otimani nka me
ya no how dey me kwa me dey wa
o me na so
tina Oshman
me o me na so tina me
I don't know ba no so ka ho enti obi a o Femed Moses enroni na no odo ani be kire eye ya so e honom e wo Adenta barrier ana afenso no ba ko e wo eye Accra ASL building Ministry of Road and Highway honum tema a Jacob School for the Deaf and Chen Hona Nana Face no Kumase Ahinema Kokobins no Ubetimi Enya number ni BM a 0244 068 447 Shenison 0244 068 447 and no any Medmosis number no fra bibia how be and Dr. Penny a bejo felso ama bibia etimi akoye ediama say the Piesie pa media
mempamo ba na me catch us all time aso Mami for me, you be say, or Modas, say, Eja, what the bar, I'm sure they are quite
distributor,
but that is distributor.
Now, you say, I know, Pebia, my boss or show. It didn't run me who say, oh, Cassandra, say, a distributor, but it will be member. Oh, Betty, or Shay into your Betty.
You must
all right, I miss me.
Dr. Prince of Selfie Medimosis and attending Caribusha for no good news be ma ento mother montwe ba man ko break mra ye ko akwakwaje abo afon krato tew say ye wi a me the good news no e de bebro
hey Ruby
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Check, AutoChecks.
The National Petroleum Authority hereby cautions persons engaged in illicit storage and trading of petroleum products to comply with the regulatory requirements to operate in the downstream petroleum industry. The NPA Act clearly stipulates that no individual shall engage in any commercial activity related to the importation, exportation, re-exportation, shipment, transportation, processing, refining, storage, distribution, marketing, or sale of petroleum products in the downstream industry without first obtaining a license from the NPA board. Failure to secure the necessary license and properly regularize operations will result in confiscation of petroleum products, prosecution under the law, and decommissioning of facility. For more information, contact the National Petroleum Authority on 0302 550 380. You can also visit our head office located at Jolu of the N1 Highway or any of our regional offices.
Yefemna na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa
aduro asa miracle bi wo aduro no chese mafunu kra se die sia twimi ankasa me humi esisi so se me humi ana esisi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bibi na timo mi tipa me sa 3 days ni na aduro na ankasa de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi chema ayi bi nyasa mketwa ana mse we de me fro aka so na me fa nhye me nkwa ne
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asemi gina wa me na mu se shinya se me kwa we de ameko bi amu se o matu medru aba 6 years ni o tema sisi am ye maji se ene meja na saya le na nkumi preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankupo no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atomi a me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e 024 89 288 24 and 020 100 002.
One tell one now, one blow. One see one now, one control. Bermuda Games of 2025 reloaded. This time around, there's a gala competition. Yes, bro. The teams are well represented. Team XYZ. X Natural Mineral Water. Work Natural Health. Onye Medimosis Clinic and Prostrate Center. Mirasi. Bermuda Games of 2025. One pay your body. Yembe say with the Team XYZ and a war for trophy nana. He work X Natural Mineral Water. Another Medimosis Clinic and Prostrate Center. Okay, there. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. Obakwado on the 5th of December 2025. Major Farmers Day. Damadani ya fulfill the holiday. Venue near Mac Downtown Park. With Jokers, Nechiwa, Labadi. Time near 10 a.m. Pepe. Best your favorite presenters and player. I will show football skill. Mugabe Masi. Yes, Jimmy. Near Power near. Ohin Babuama Benny. Okumangra. Mankasasoki Nicholas Metsiabo Nedu. Onye Ekuku Damanane Bongo Wagaleas. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. Obey you, oh la la.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Looking fresh and cutie, people got your eyes on me. Stepping at the yard, you for me. Yeah, yeah. So my swag don't need no person. I don't need no questions. I don't need no rough. So please move. I'm looking fresh. Got my stacks on deck. Yeah, I'm a fashionista. Got my Casablanca t-shirt. Phone don't stop ringing, and now my friends are banging, and money calling my phone like I'm banking, thinking. No be joke, I'm in heavy, making everything possibly. Got my swag on, thinking. It's a good day, online, chilling, don't try me start 10. It's a Friday night, alright. Money dropping is party, people got your eyes on me. Stepping at the yard, you for me. Everybody's watching moving. Looking fresh and cutie, people got your eyes on me. Stepping at the yard, you for me. It's a Friday night, alright. When we dropping this party, people got your eyes on me. Stepping at the yard, you for me. Everybody's watching movie. Looking fresh and cutie, people got your eyes on me. Stepping at the yard, you for me. Yeah. Phone don't stop ringing, and all my friends are banging, and money calling my phone like I'm banking, thinking. No be joke, I'm in heavy, making everything.
Forget about the rest and listen to the best Power 97.9 FM. Power 97.9 FM, the game changer.
I did not pick it, I pick it. Hey, I did not pick it, I pick it. Shaking my meal, I get it. Baby, I so swan, I pick it.
Nine nyabo ewo fidwe bahase Power 97.9 FM TVXYZ atenase na no pe di dwumadi no ebrewo ewo dwumadi so yefa sara kese ma eye MTN adwuma pa bo se wo ye oba wo ye bodwa wo ye SME anase MSME only problem one kasa wa bia adwuma ba we use MTN so a omo de akwanya na aba se MTN adwuma pa no utumi beda so se ne be ya obetima reach suppliers no customers no riders and your mom can nyina 10 pass so nenim so yo ba watitu mo we mu a wa bia adwuma ni nti ya force ward insurance nso aka ho ompewe na opede MTN kwa so na obenya we nti menu ya ba wutie me so a wutie me mama a wutie me dial star 5060 hash now for you kodakoto MTN so MTN adwumapa powering women in business and pay we bema weekend na ni I'm pesika emfa ma na won so ko neko pesika dial star 426 star 5 hash nekoto mega cash so follow prompt no I choose XYZ now for game no ba ko bia 5 Ghana cedis star 426 star 5 hash a friend MTN your friend mega cash XYZ mega cash 5 cedis attach a t-shirt into the week no one more crowd about 5 only problem Monday we be at 2 p.m. Obeti yenka o se cheche t-shirt Omega Cash your Caritas lottery platform no so ewa ha say yagusu Dwabo Ase jumedi ni so 3 minutes after 9 yankwa o man so na me Richmond Rocks and Entwetwen Komo Richmond Rocks and Esquire spokesperson head of communication for the Ministry of Energy me no Entwetwen Komo Rich Martin
I'm coming. Hello
Rich Martin
morning minute to say
me wo ye na mete won ka na che
oh yeah enya your ministry no technical na demanding no every now and then dia no we share supporting minister and I reform sector as we are all seeing over the period so better make and so the more serious
mate na some ministry hoboko there and right yeah really budget meaning say the ministry contribution eka ho bie na yewra keselato force etume enya the energy sector ne niema ese ye ne niema ye yes ye plant bia eno no be kese ache akostomu
inia no credit mami show with you for na
joso
na tiani say we share so far challenges are irrational poverty and reform somewhere any improvement in over the period. It is important. It is important for them to plant inventory. It is important that moving forward, abandon this for to stop any potential load shedding, because what the government's objective is, if they require a bread, last year every month, a shedding load, and the call bill. This time, the government itself too, they are a key initiative to put together power plant everything now power plants you're looking at 1,200 megawatts, and it will be state driven. Because it's state driven, and over the years I have signed a lot of IPPs. It is your capacity charges this time the government wants to do it on its own. And that is the focus. Beyond that, so the government is also looking at expanding gas supply. Once our expanding gas supply already 50 million standard cubic feet has been added. They're also looking at adding 1,200 standard cubic feet. Once that is added to it, what it will mean is supply will drastically be a honor.
They say in the medium term, we na your friend is energy ministry esi mwani so a mo pesa mo yese na be ya beboa na nkane ano enyinama hoden nkane ano ejina so kreme.
Absolutely, about the project. Beyond that, there are a number of projects, there are a number of mini-grid solar projects about mini-grid, which areas you are light intimate call. About any indication is do that, making sure power supply for those areas. Beyond that as well, so there are other ones that you are looking at. And, that's the focus. We share 2 days ago, I started launching solar street lighting. Solar street lighting project. The goal is to ensure that there is a lot of these street lights, Marco solar. That will save about 400 megawatts of power.
When you budgets no a capture, say mobile be ejuma because street lights the ehwa sim here me pa. Hello, Richmond.
Yes, no.
Me say eti we nyina no budget na capture nti no ane se musi kwa so na mo koyo.
Oh, budget na capture pa. We say last this year so far humanly was solar street light I started 2 days ago. Minister commissioned the installation and rehabilitation project. I don't know phase 1 next year phase. So we free also about upstream sector as well. The government is looking at improving oil production because from 2019 we've seen significant decline. Seen about 50% decline. They are about 71%. But because of investments are buying the number 4 only now the government has captured that in the budget, and next year we are looking at having an exciting year for the energy sector.
Okay. Matima se unimre anope maminja onetwa adwuma ne so efama Ghana man yeda sesa no pay ye frɛ watumi ne ye adidi nkomo wono Richmond Roxon or lawyer ni one kasadema or head of communication Emma Ministry of Energy ono ane kasanso edema minister no Roxon Richmond and I was saying canon say street lights no ya launch program aye ba ba ye tie say problem ni ho Greater Accra Regional Minister Honorable Linda Oklu ano pay me chiao se mo ye adwuma ni say ya me hu ana me ne age mo nkoso anye why me bo abaso mo ya de ba announcement bebre ba ansana. Anyway, let's talk educational consulting when catch us and Obano Fanebra 6 months to 6 years. Yeah, you see Montessori curriculum no your rotation Ngwa estate. Na adia Dennis said Niaman Kolano Edidia grow school mo nyina ebio ma dwemu. Nti wo wa e busy so kra na Obano. O see na sayama kwan hwan na onhwe me ba ne mami. Woni problem school no ya kono 12 months break the Easter break and Christmas break 12 months ni nyina you will school mo eti anope quotation ngwa state na koye enquiries your Mango Street ne so and I bet my friend ye penny e was 0249 069 821 0249 069 821 wofra empenyfo ebetumi agye so let's talk educational consult school ne school papa nti wo teshi nongwa labadi laboni East Legon East Airport Spentes Sakumono Lashibi 18 Junction eho nyina obetumi de wakwala no ede na aba ho ye kira de pa ye hwe nkola no so yie we no ya brofo level enti anope eho na meka for the amount abusuafo enche ye santena sibium na ye de nkomobo no ho biot nkoe wada so ha biot nkoe obesa aba betena sibium enna na good news na mesem mede be ma no eti yenko Solak Natural Clinic na ye ne Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi Solak biochemist ba ko a ko University a wo chese woni monuro pa hepatitis B ni kidney one sensem ne awo o ya de pa mayekotie no Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi so mame
Solak Natural Clinic and you shop a liver and kidney malfunction meka breboa enye adwuma yi nansen sebe kidney na se sad nansen kwese mak awon bebe die kwa na ekoso ini hwa se free liver no breboa ya ade breboa ya nyankopon ebo sebe wo hwe ne pa na reddish na wo hwe ne kese na be display so right so you hwe human anatomy no na ne function pa eso kakra kama yese be si kum na ntwi na hwe ne brebo so pa sa na yidi paso de nso so na ne kwasem se ne function liver pa se boni se is for metabolism ana se enna udidi a e breaki sebe ayi banche wodi ye emu odi ye no se bi body nyina e breaki kama pasa kama sa e ma de fenu glucose no na be basic unit amaye the yom say yehwe digestive system say wodi carbohydrate e breaki tomatoes e wanum na mo na e ko hana na de ko glucose na se be glucose na tini akomojanim sana spanse bi awe nam appoint nam odwan nam sa sebe proteins nya be break down sa kakaka na ma de fa na amino acids sebe no mum na e betumi wura emojanim na akọ blash na ama de fa na building blocks no na ma moja e dọọso na ma bu nyini na repair one tissues ni ade sebe banch na wodi rentimi nkomojanim esorodo eti kwane peden fa so e breaki sa de be nketo betima komojanim no ene ye fe ne sebe metabolism no na metabolism nankasa ni breaking down pa your catabolism and anabolism when you function the liver ne say e breaking na wiesi apa eno ye catabolism na anabolism say basic unit na say afa wo mojanim no e betimi aye building blocks na dia build am wanyini sa de ma wanyina no sebe e di pa brebo na ye it is sebe obi a ne brebo enye adwuma no obo so di si apa kete no da wafon aden aduane wodi ye no entima break down a man de eso nya no bo so nya je fe indigestion bo so afa no sebe wodi di si apa bo sebe odi ni nyina na sebe nyina sa pi aden brebo na ese nane break ni ma no anya se adwuma de ma no ne brebo de pa ne function pa ne how pa you as pa means Edin can defend liver cirrhosis na say sebe obon say skin or the liver obon say liver na brebo na atwintwam ana say that's the word atwintwam adentia eta happen was sebe wo mo no nsa to aso also na say blue kiosk na doso ebi kura de twa bet ka ho ebi de competition to once nipa no sebe wono made ne saa meka sebe nsa ye no atotos be once ayatwon na afia ma ne leba no na se ne brebo no once afia de I scale na se kokra bebeto mo na se mefa ne se adanda no I scale when you how pasa se apo once entimi nya adwuma ese ni yi once afia no aketekete na afia all sanmu de akire de be no complain na ha aden ne brebo no ehwaka na brebo no kana wo mpe ho asem nka nyina no bonsa fe no na I said the water no meka bonsa nipa no ya hwe obi no nsa to aso be toto so be na se woni di tani dia bonsa wo no na no nyina kokokokokoko na fuso hyemhyem aden yese ensa na tro no aden ya ne liver no wano ma bros na ahwaka ida se be se de sa ha na ebre no Francis sa ni pay sebe wansa kira ntem sofo amom pa man ntem enti wato aso mana no na aye krokrokrokrokra wonye ne dan enti what is the way out solution is say solution abepie bia ye fe Solak Natural Clinic Ghana ha a branch semi pe Kumase Kumase Fumesa Kubo Junction na benya Solar Natural Clinical sana enkran house sebe oba akra ko community Harvard Senior High School na obenya Solar Natural Clinical dia ekwa ba na ye fa so dia bo ni pause akwan so yes kato Ghana plans ahodo na ye hwe ye boni fa liver regeneration see betumi aboa ma ade ni scale ye anase ho ye nwanwan na nsane hye ne chon no e betumi adane aba ne kwa so na aba back to normal na etuma be ne function eseye na nyame adom ye peke Ghanaian plans ahodo ye hu se bi ye adwuma e bi so konanim and ye peke foreign plans so ka ho you know foreign plans be peke from Germany ye de buy no sebe se ye efficacy test no hwe no eno regeneration e yentem ene boa ma scale is be amana say e be ba na ye twon nyina no e boa tat regenerate na say et me kenya no back to normal e ye adwuma normal between 6 to 8 weeks here the same lupa no nyese Ghana for no ye adwuma on say the tie no say yakopon bo wiase nyina no your medicinal plant bia en grow e wo temperate zones as in baby e wo beberebe no entire grow ho and ebi also a grow will be a cold areas in the maybe so grow temperate zones and be to the ten say yeah no a solar biochemist no a your medicinal plants a yeah Ghana hanum yeah temperate zones no a we are a yeah sebe ye crop for most what Germany no yeah so said be come more na say wo so dia na enye money am so be abrey saba pepe ne ye adwuma no it is send pan the best resource payentem e wo Germany say no ya crasa plants na ba a formulate a compound I sebe alternative medicine as a supplement bit me akọ ana rejuvenate as akanyan ama brebo no it doesn't match akọ bi akọ a liver function test out of range nansen wo husband so or rice had now ti pain bi e wo ha e wo na se ba kokoso kakra mr e ba brebo sensem nyina solution no e wo solar check bra ne emfa du paye evidence emwa let me Kenya Maliban sebe question back we nana it back to normal let me snap as for assassin so the content I've been touch on a kidney malfunction now the kidney malfunction does and any pass in the kidney obisi abone bia e de akwa na doso sa the ten says pan sen ka wo hwe ye pa na first no na nkente sa man sia be sa adentia because first pass sebe yen hwe courses no one e former good dia nansen ye true na yankase wutu ne nya nemom hwade wo bekọ no nipa no sebe meka toxic metals meka mercury meka arsenic meka cadmium meka lead meka anions no meka cyanide more na wutu no te we ma de say more na we ye adwuma na wan protect ho yes ye wo warranty with eso share your no smack and eso share your name so protective apparatus PPS or the protect ho nipa bons wo jam no de o kanya gumu sa to bons sa ne ma na wo expose ho tu no and after 100 meters radius fan say will be bay na o inhale sa ne ma no kodi mu ana wo de ye adri akogo sumo wo de ye adwane die no more now sa toxic metals echo mu hwade bo ha kidney the net from nephron net no I say so na de ya benkwan on say me ma me no ya benkwan si apa wo time wo say so ne mu asi na wo do mo say bobo ba no toxic metals no say bani pani hele bani mo jam si apa eno ne ntimi break down wo body nim to once a time was na sonye no air for tamo jam fia na akwa stuck in na I say me fe na be se sonye ni ma this ntimi ma just on sabo bobo na mo stacked. It once a more giant me filter 190 to 180 mils per minute make o kidney no once afraid a reduce aba 75 every year 60 or 15 more na 15 just just o ko the kidney failure not just a kidney nyaduma kore it means soni moja na so se kidney and soni moja na so e fi better moja nim e be why prone to infections na nsansa begu ho na we abegu ho infection be ya se be kwanko. Number 2, ubonsa afi wo time no esanse emua blocking into no ye fe na angioedemia na o na asa peja na o mu abanso wo funso so ahyase eye hyepe na ho no be ma ase be ma afi no obewo ni bia na abawo o kidney no wo sa no na kwesi makaba ho na na kwasem say sa ne ma we e koso kire nyina no enye sebe meka efumagudie nkwa ye tu yem protect ho nko a and the abuse of agrochemicals adoso first pa na nkere se kan do ni abospray kakra ene de yese se kan kra emfa no je chemical no yemfa musune no a enoma yen edoma wi nya chemical nya kra person ke de chemical no se aduai na adua wi se de begu so amana so do so e kama na de have ne pie for the pesticide no ene insecticide no on se eno no e insect ena wuku no enti ya tro ho se so de ade we use good ekum insect na 2 weeks 3 weeks ne masa chemical na ye de ye no eno be break it down na ye inet anase abe normal ansa da kodwa so ene de ne nte saa ye de du gu so fe no a sanse gu so a e maka no ye fe nti no ade chi ya dwa so twam etu bon sa chemical na toxic metals no nyina no mo na e ba na ye di koye mu se be wono a eno sa mercury ne lead no eno nti dwa so no abankani no eno ne heat ne ntimi nkono e metal da de se de that iron na wo de and stainless steel na wo de no aye ne da de ne sa ne no so da de enti eno no ntimi mbreki na se ntimi na ne no tu bon sa acosta kikidi nim na de hawa sha ase ba Francis says how na ba nipa ne fire chon educational mantem into one den solution alternative medicine bi ani ho ana when there be say solar natural cancer be here crop so boss and for the here se bit ma detoxify say the kidney na as I say is it ma wash kidney no e net no near toxic metals ne free mana yes scatter the near plants ahodo yes scatter foreign plants no you will see the na you do baby the name foreign plants be free Germany for example say na efficacy was so chen de no it ya crass our plants no their formulate into products was solar natural clinic there say with a period of 6 to 8 weeks doesn't matter so we do a kidney function test amane mano creatine levels no nam so urea no so what critical uhwanimu mesro would need between 6 to 8 weeks no one na ye this head do pan amount one e be wash ne for net no so no na eyi mef na question toxic metals na free mo na maso ni manda ho to once a moja na nka intimi filter na be sebe e filter moja na e sans e filter the ones afi infections ahodo e ba nya asase e ye me na mai kofom once afi sebe wo na se tata sense ensuo na amfilter no akogye na baby na ekotata ho ntino ni nyina asase twetwe once afi de sebe opakoye kidney function test biom in a period of 8 weeks at the end of 8 weeks no once afi be back to normal about in line e boa ma what start fast so any quantity men na sebe amfo to na mo e won se don tem e ye solar natural clinic asem ye kan ye de aba ye twen en fansem ye no so there be misraw bra and how back upon saying average nipa and at least 12 months biana so 1 year biana esen ka your liver function test and your kidney functions ampa me say me kidney adwuma at the same function at the same liver the say e normal and e cough mana ne ma check me ho ye de ne ntesa ye de bet na ho sa o da binya hwe ni basa na me cause side and so there e da be try kakra o ne nya hwe na say bibia nya me two months nipa ne ma na too late adan once I function na cancer kidney na N92 bia it was in 2015 yes a failure and kidney failure on work meso sa how you na yes bra solar natural clinic yeah o liver function test amount yeah o kidney function test amount minimal price we once a year better keke na in case condition so baso ye the whole supplement ya craft Germany aba e betima bona boa na is aboa revert na rejuvenate o liver na aboa restore kidney function test na ama confusion afro ama enije abasetanim question bi afa nkomo ya behu afa Francis ye ni nkomo ye na be dwuma no e 0553 93 2631 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 26 31 ebio 0553 93 26 31 eye solak natural clinic Ghana hankro batani mienu Kumasi yo fumesa Okobo janshi ho na benya solak natural clinic ho sa na nkran so na sa kran so no okomemle Harvard Senior High School nchen na so no obenya solak natural clinic ho numbers no say go screen as ka say ye twon sisi ya bra na pomodi pepe pa de e wo solak natural clinic
Yadase Dr. Solomon Apia Kubina and KNUST trained biochemist wono ena nyankopon nam ne so akofa Solak Natural Clinic ede aba ene esa ya de doc yadase na me hu na che ze obi ade no ho tete time ne beba anopa michia eya Margaret na komo na ye DC ewo Gomoa East na Bagoma is fire deal. Beauty. Unim
industrial park.
And apart from more industrial park no. Goma is for SO more babe business artisans and investment expo.
Okay.
Eti omo pese omo use local talent to say craftsmen ne sankofo na omo promote made in Ghana enema. So MC in this Yankopon born on the 27th of this month. Baso.
Let me tell you one thing. I did be a year for business and entrepreneurship. I'm for it. Share. Or might be a or more Germany see or stress you businessmen.
Yeah. Or more politicians is Romo.
And he said President Bakwan or yes, I didn't want dear. A former President Kufo.
Yeah.
He will identify you. Yeah. And Mestre say, you see, let's go to
Mammy we say ne. Okay. As I make one 7 27 November, mo yeba Gumoa Akuti. Enti Magadana come me the beauty number ever send o friend no man pressure.
No, he doesn't need to. Once I've said I'll come.
I'm sure Obama sponsor kakra.
I'll come because you see, yeah, dear Bema you be promote to businesses.
Oh yeah, because say omo kente, omo yam pabwa, omo eye to say, or say amanfo to me natural drink na omo branding no. Eti woman mpanyimfo ne investors kwa kushia carpenter for mason for kora kwa kyerɛ ne wobetumi aye uduru wa otie ya obetumi anya investor na wa support wa be business no
Piesie ma men ka de ama me kwa do business more nkyerɛw. A year ago I went to Thailand and a guy at the age of 26 Mr. saying
26 years
he's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. Wow.
Not just millionaire, multi.
This is kind of a task up
na Odili in defense.
Oh, okay.
On all manufacturer. He goes to Indonesia, he goes to China, identify product Thailand, Miami mini areas nini. He serves as an aggregator.
Oh, okay.
Nti, Madam Vine said, no, I should just come na yenkoshade. Car they pick me from Thailand, Bangkok airports. Now me ferry cross a meeting. Look, year of make of the car was last year, Rolls Royce. When you saka wow, genuine business. You see, business ne bema wa konodien kawiem.
Kabium.
Business ene bema wa konodien kawiem.
No cre. Uniska.
Wa konodien be kawiem. Because there is a young guy, 26, well 25 years, entering 26. And they all here no nya dibiye hu
okohu ebe autonsu o si obi otimi ni obi obetuma tonsu ni bi
precisely
fama me na mfa nkoma no.
And you see hwe mame mfa unko finance minister statement.
Okay.
Grow through the lens of expenditure. Aha na me pese ya hwefo pay attention. Grow through the lens of expenditure. Meaning say money benyina a expenditure. And expenditure be a good category 3. Your individual, household, and firm. And the aggregate of these 3 gives the government expenditure. Individual, household, firm. And to many expenditure day in and day out, how does it go? Household, how does our expenditure go? Firms in Numekua Hodo. And number 1, household consumption expanded by 8.2% in the first quarter of 2025. Compared to 5.5 for the same period in 2024. Meaning, say, so compare 2025 expenditure at the total 2024 one. In 2025, the expenditure grew by 8.2. As compared to 2024, the same expenditure of 5.5. And I'll say, export of goods and services grew averagely by 11.5 in the first quarter of 2025. Government consumption grew by 3.7. in the first half of 2024 compared to 4.6 in 2024.
It is at 3% na enyine be kan ho no. No resource ni.
No resource ni. But here in 2024 no, government consumption in 2024 was 4.6. It means say in 2024 the MPP was spending consuming more. But let me tell you one thing. You see, Piesie, anytime you see some of this expenditure pattern, there should be an intentional policy to grow some people. I mean, China. China has a policy called consumetrics, which simply means that the individual go and discover opportunity. They let people consume more. There should be a deliberate policy, not just kobo. No. See, take Russia. Russia has the oligarchy system. Let's be building people. Let's build a businessman. Because you see, businessmen bring solution in anticipation of a reward called payment.
Yeah.
And the Zoom Lion. Omusa bola ubia sienya de papa no.
Now omusa bola emene. Or see how about semester
precisely. Share yemfa West Africa zone. Krom ha ene. We don't have any defense manufacturing company.
Mm-hmm.
Can the government look at empowering one person to look into that area? So you see, anywhere you see a problem, no, it's an opportunity for government to build the next millionaire. And this go to NIP. You have to find a way to create them. Not just giving people 50,000, 100,000. That do not build businessmen. Because you see, statistically, having worked with Commonwealth for some time in entrepreneurship, it is say every 5 years, BR so create 100 business and then will collapse. This is research back.
I see.
Yes, every 5 years, every 60 months, so 100 businesses are established here, then will collapse. Remaining only 10. 10 there back and so for the next 5 years, 5 out of the 10, 50% to collapse. Remaining only 5 out of 100. And it's how person building more businesses. The state must calculatively unlock creative power of people. And then you rocket science. No. Share your 261 MMDS in Ghana. MC4 meboa. Okay. MC4 na move on this one metro for no. Or this one identify 2 people. And be intentional about you see people government is going to spend anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So if government is going to spend, how should the expenditure go? Economic target setting during the 2025 budget reading.
Okay.
2025, when I buy yes, overall GDP growth at least 4%. As of 2025 third quarter, we grew by 6.3. Meaning, say government projected to grow for 2025 by 4%. We've grown by 6.3. Meaning, say 2.3% extra.
That's the government in the year, Juma.
Abani spend it. Now, if you are spending, how does the spending translate to building individuals?
Mm-hmm.
Because you cannot grow and the growth does not reflect. The growth must reflect in the standard of living of the people. Because when people are growing, their cost of living comes down. Standard of living goes, consumption goes, spending goes, investment goes, savings go. And it then create a patient fund. And when the government and the country is growing, it gives them money to spend, money to save, money to invest. Into bonds to be a cast or quack or pebbles and or quabruche. No, any cheaper interest because there's a patient fund setting down. Again, government project non-oil GDP growth, meaning say areas any oil sector was to grow by 4.8%. We grew by 7.8%. Mean additional 3% positive growth. Into baby any oil sector. Maybe it's banking, financial services, construction, manufacturing, agribusiness.
Mm-hmm.
That sector also grew by 7.8. Meaning government spend more in this area. How does this spending translate to the 16 regions? How many people are benefiting from it? Again, any year inflation, government target itself to 2025. The inflation will end by 11.8. Now it is around 8%. And any time inflation is declining, it means that people are saving more. Don't forget, inflation is a taxation onto the poor. Adribia niema bobe dia kosra no. Ema u savings ehwo kire
no se bo se sika ni kura sisi anasa. It say o sika da bank a odo nsa be kwa kobom.
But say about inflation contain, sustain, single digit. Money per savings peja.
Okay, mahu.
You get a simple understanding? Last one. Primary balance. Primary balance ne say yetiti e bia ton chentu ye ka nyina na entinto sika se na man wada baby. Government projected it to be 1.5% of GDP. It ended up to be 1.7, meaning 0.1% additional growth. Meaning say Ghana nyame mpangu ye kodi ama nyina kanom ka se ye nton ye niema ye betuma to niema na enya primary balance. Which you say ye international trade balance of trade, you know, yini. this is the state of the government. Na me kan sembia no passe. Wo dey say wo nya aban data ni anha ho ko Ghana Stock Exchange market. That market will give you the indicator whether these macro data na machine is true or otherwise. Now let's go to fiscal performance. You can say fiscal performance. And no jina homa man sika semon totuye. In fiscal performance, no, you look at the revenue on set me kan any kind of fast to do revenue. And
it's a buy no more than more
sika semon okay. What nti aban ko ma sika no you can say FISCA fiscal performance no revenue sen na aban je to sen no je penalty sen no je fines ben no je royalties ben the bar ban nsem. Now non-oil tax revenue rose by 8.7%, meaning say the oil sector no to nchen other sector enye fan wo na di sika ba no eno no nyini by 8.7. As of 2024, it grew by 7.8.
Okay.
Meaning, sir, by every standard, no, 2025 is a positive growth. You see, Kasima, you know, say the fan oil and gas, other sectors, agribusiness, aviation, construction, industry, no, and also grow by 8.7. What the total 2024 now, they grow for 7.8. Meaning, there's a positive growth. In your sick asem GGM
0.9
into UCG. So this year compare last year. Finance minister say yetima GG sika more.
Yeah.
Leadership. Now, public debt to GDP. And let me say this. Debt and at the bonnet in itself. A kanya at the bonnet. Let it be clear to your viewers. Okay? Nyamiya Aduma 2026 by February. Government will go back to the borrowing market. And me obi a wahwe me ha bia from day one maka mesna repeat e ka enya the money but eye de wo de ka ne ye
ni eye ne sa bosen na akoje ye no wo de ye en na be na ya de money
enya bia na ma masem ya de money but masem bi nso ye because minimum bi a masem ma na di ye
and okay sabe ya wukan obi a kwakwa akope oba bia ma sa ba na ma na yi sabe wo sre
I say obi o ta kan okre but every rule there's an exception.
Oh yeah.
Public debt to GDP as of 2024 no, it was 68.9% to a GDP.
Okay.
As of 2025 September it reduced to 45%.
Atepa
that's what you need here. The dollar exchange rate
because
you carry in dollars. And this is Sydney now holding the and it's a yekano inversely related. So the more stable your city becomes and the dollar begin to downgrade, the lower your debt also become relative to your GDP.
Okay. Oh, hey, 45.
Inverse relationship. Better currency management, lowered debt to GDP. And as of 2024, now Ghana Kanyina boom. Now they compare Ghana Japadia, now almost 69%. As of September, 2 months to me. Now sa can swing by 45%. We move us home. And my investors need confidence were buying. And my banner hand because how they cannot to be a hotel. At the personal level. Who the new pattern car that owner?
Yeah.
But so to meet your 8 na koketua on pomu fan kokot.
On Piesie Okrah.
What does it? And aban biano, sa aban a obeto kas almost 69% to GDP. Now what in your bomb more than so whether through that extent to prudent management, through better borrowing. May sweat me about 45%. That's a good government. Next one. 91-day treasury bill. Ahano government is still borrowing. At your phone chain, a bind us so bobosia. But in some of there, what NDC Busemun say, and I'm saying, who ne wabosian bonum ever for Muntino, and ma buying a cannon peja. What I say?
It's been in here. I buy
91-day treasury bill. Until I treasury bill, I buy a ball hobosia.
Okay.
There are two forms of borrowing. Long term and short term.
Yeah.
Short term borrowing is a wako bank akoto T-bill commercial paper 91 day 180 something day 270 something days. When you toss that paper no pay uru sika akobo aban bosia. In some day woman ye. The 91-day treasury bill declined gradually from 29% to 10.6%.
As it's saying.
It means quantity under MPP aban so no na se MPP aban bottom mu for hobosen a ensihu na ewo ho no 29%. NDC buyer within less than a year no as one here about 10.6%. Meaning says what by almost 18%.
Wow.
And in first way woman say MPP akobo bosen NDC akobo bosen scale no me no MPP akobo bosen the interest on the lending rate not for the mom no 29%. NDC buyer within less than 1 year no as one went to 10.6%, almost 18% decrease. It means NDC can borrow more at a cheaper interest rate.
Okay.
Now a banner sanwa and then set to me for the treasury bill no bona bafom no omo form si campus omo de ma ban afi no omo de bo businessmen for bosia. And any time treasury bill rate goes down, it is disincentive for the public to lend to government. Yeah. Then they therefore make it develop for the private sector to borrow from them.
And then when the private sector borrows from
business
them,
booms.
Business ni booming. Ebane sanso aban be jene to.
Atadwe ma konyi pay Brahmin kodi. Now, maminka correlation between higher treasury bill rates and people lending money to private sector.
Okay.
Abri bia na better say treasury bill rate cost no. Kwaku techisa na sika Piesie and cost wo me de kwa koma aban. But the moment about 10.6 no, I feel no more businessmen they abo mo bosia. And as an atia dia okay. We a businessman I bet me 15% I'm doing sick about me for my buying.
Okay.
So when the government performs and TB rate decline, it becomes a motivation for the private to have access to funding. You have to be crowding the public sector out of the financial market.
Okay.
How do you crowd them out? You crowd them out when treasury bill rate is higher. But when treasury bill rate is low, then the private sector will then begin to have access to borrowing amounts. Again, primary balance, okay. Overall fiscal balance is fine. And to what can you way in a boomer? You see, Kasamuko, you baby, me depa. Update on audit of arrears. Update on audit of arrears. Aban biya bedeka. Yeah, bay. You bet Tanakunya with Sunyami Adoma 16 years.
I didn't tell Kasa.
Oh, I see.
I don't have prophet.
I don't know why, but I have that strong feeling. See, a bet now by any match.
16 no, ever dependent your bar.
No, independent. We plan 4 years.
There be make 2028 there may sure say a befa. But the next one will be 2032.
Mamin cancer Montreal. The idea be a ton for 8 years. And prophetically write this down. Me can't Montreal. There's going to be repetition of what happened to MPP in 1978-79 in 2024. In 1978-79, yeah, na manyin. Vito usuni pa willing tokwano. Emma from Buzi Atamoto was in 30 years. By this time, the better than 16 years. For the 16 years, I'm confident here, Baker. That I'm sure. Now, or say the ongoing audit of legacy arrests identify unreconciled claim amounting to 11.4 billion. What you say? Kaya beto ye no. Ebi mu wo a omonye adwano mokori certificate aba. Enti NDC aban check isa aka ni nyina na ni si etua no. It amounted to 11.4 billion. Natie ha. Verify area to be cleared through combination of cash payment and bond issue in 2026. And so what here? Sa areas we ka we MPPS mobile ne ka we muntua. Finance minister said there be
muntua.
Yenye forensic audits. Na ye forensic audit no. Ebeto you say 11.4 billion they hold on kakra. Because obi o ha onye adwuma not in certificate akọ me muntua meka. Obi on so adwuma no wa ye wi ama ye tua no. No asena ba se ye ntua ne bio. Now the Piesie Okrah and Ahana.
In terms of this Ankata na kwa Attorney General no.
Precisely. Ehana ye me de no. Agriculture sector initiative. I'll tell you one thing. If you cannot grow what you eat, you don't eat what you grow. Nipa. Said ye kwa wo ye funu mu ntimi nya hu adwuma on sem fata so di man so. Nti so man bia be ye yi a almost 30 feed your mobedi. Because nipa bia so onya de obedi na adwen di. When say there be me pese me ye ma culture ya akono. There's going to be farming center about 50 districts. That's a good start. Because Nkaban ye so start ni nyina 261 na Nkaban be fail. The very reason cry mama who said we on course and say abana a market segmentation. And also Debbie out of 261 no yen select 15 yen pilot into the first 50 no ye the mfidi juma farm machinery farm equipment the tractors the Halloweens will take it there plow beko
and those areas no so ye areas are government higher research and who knows say womo wan sase pa
na be ya me there agriculture sector no food self-sufficiency schools to purchase Ghana made rice maize chicken and eggs it means say aban created the purchasing power parity for the local people.
Yes.
Now my aban man nka hwa e wo say yen hye ma DC for no ma hu bi da ubetuma kan say no so ani aboy nsem ama but DC bi was so no the contract na mo bi no import to free outside so there should be a proper mechanism to ensure say Doma West, Doma Central, Doma East Wenchi NC your ho must be made to fulfill this. Look, Ebana Sana, poultry farmer no wo municipality. What create a duma man? Obefa nipa, nkoko no betu nkosua, ubekwa gubi be hye. Ka be fa dia brawo.
Obebe ye free.
You are creating the value chain. This is what the economy is all about.
Nkoko no ye video mum fan come secondary school for.
Yes.
Okwa ko tom fidie dia ba be ye.
Yes. Because don't forget say nkoko nkitinkiti na ye MPP this says it's a bigger policy.
Oh yeah, bigger policy pa.
On say always learn to turn your challenges to success. When nkoko nkitinkiti came they laugh at it. Today it become the cornerstone.
MPP for be cry ever benefit
from. Nkoko nkitinkiti hwe obi kwa kofa nkoko naba. Sa supplier importer manufacturer the hatchery no ono so benye ska
omo ye e wo Ghana ha ya
owia hatchery no so wia obe transport to afi ne ho e de akoma the ohia no the value chain is created sa company no be for drivers obe for supervisors invest at the end of the day no that value chain is creating multiple of businesses and you see my bia na otumi control the udi no obi control the odwen
no correct
because the udi are affected the odwen so dear Biana Papa or Green Papa. What I say? Now the last of 24-hour economy. Mete said now you animal can say 24-hour economy no man to one same war in just money. Objective: create 1.7 million jobs by 2028 in agriculture, manufacturing, logistics and services. Project: 50 plant projects in garments, agro, industrial parks, water, transport, thermal, air cargo, etc. You see, financing, through gift, development band, private partners, such incentive for. It is all kind of way in a boom. Budget na aban, abanya anto budget needing. But so interrogate, review, analyze the budget na. One, we end this near fashion Timu say the true measure of the NDC will be in 2026, not 2025. 2025, there is inheritance. You inherited what somebody left. Nipan beti ni wa ye chimpe. O wet maka say we growth no nya 2025 no we orchestrated and occasion it. But for 2026 there
omuntu we ma me
ka mo ni chimpe. Enti sa ne ma ikrata ye kra me ni emu se ne mu ehwam.
It is say policy no ye tumi implementing ye.
Enti Dr. Kesla to forcing me de unya ma kra me ma score card to ho. Say we fail Ghana as a finance minister then we should all go to sleep. Because there were firm net to be a bedroom no. You had no reason to fail. For example, so you despite banner failure, I was see a castrate you. What I say? We Ibrahim Mahama banner failure, I was see a sow. Because the foundation has been laid. Financial, social network, social capital, etc. Ghana for you mujiti. And Piesie, I have never regretted ever for us working together to bring the NDC. You know why? Ghana for abeje they say enti sa you betin the 10 months I are there to say. Now Ghanaians are comparing our 10 months to 8 years.
Yes, obviously Jomama Juma Bebele na say Jomama 10 months they try kufa do 8 years.
Yes. But you see Niccolo Machiavelli can say be a debiam was a political power is much sweeter than sex.
I am because ne ope bia we sabe tumi aka.
E ho na Piesie say one hwe ya e can trick. Yeah, because ye can food you are from ye can for teto. And no beer the international community, local people, even central for no money no, they are beginning to see the clear difference.
Yep.
People are giving out the thumbs up. But our thumbs up on also if you be free. And until when I put everything aside, I come to where I come from, the NDC. Me time MPP ni Piesie no. MPP for Nyamatam for. We are all friends, but in different political parties. Yes. We belong to the green, they belong to the blue.
Yeah.
On any day, once this budget is projecting to spend more, create more jobs, we must find a clandestine way to empower our own. So that one day, so we are governor of Bank of Ghana, now we do 4 years we are. In the 16 regions, people can say, I became this two Dr. Siama. Don't let people see you and regret.
Don't let people see you and
regret and insult you.
Prosecutor.
Thank you.
Bako that's what sells.
Okay. Between your thing. Between your thing.
Many MPP forbidden. Come on, say. Oh, obedem watch a bill no onyabi.
Yes.
Onyesi kanya kasa kese no the toy.
Thank you.
Every day now was saka every day when to me ambo obi am me adwuma.
Wa hwefo no watie fo no pay Mr. Mano hyesumpune yesi se wonko awudi a wonko agya onan. Se wonko awudi usika asemba wonko abegya onan.
MPP fa no mo kasa asem.
No, you see enenko me say nkomo ayedi ni I'll come back a year today, God willing. Okay? But I was say it here say the government has launched a very bold initiative in infrastructure, in agriculture, in everything. This is good for Ghanaians. How can we make it better for NDC members? Mama Maya in short is near Trimoding. Now, for we do 4 years, we have 4 bonds or cooperative meeting. No, be a train away from. There are some I prosecute 2 or more. And we be in jail or more. I catch it.
Baby, MPP for baby,
there are some appointees as a yenum be a call Mohona or Mufumi, so almost a look. Listen, I need my Yamapanka, your minister.
You are quite big NDC, Muno, very powerful. I know Nama will be a grand salute.
It's a young fancy to say, what dear, Member Pabu baby says, oh, one poor Ben wa Bosia Bon Quetchy.
Pan,
say, oh, one poor Ben wa. Obusia bon kwechi.
We hear say obekwechi.
There be and the minister for a more higher ambition no. Build people. What the old brother can support it goes to the credit of the party. But mama yes say oh me hwe we
build the tria one ya hwe kura ba ko be support.
Okay, enti dia me de manu si. Na mas na repeat na mas rekwan say. Afida say na mesia ba. But NDC hunu say o still chi port ahwa na otafre. The momentum they call 2024 no, it started dying down. But Adiaba could penny bit more sustaining. So you build the people at the local level, they will sustain the momentum.
Because almost about boy afufro.
There were 261 districts. Appointee BR, DC BR, government official BR no, let's identify between 4 to 5 people in various sectors. And chief of staff betie me where you were Juma. Obian Kaya me catch on there. Because you are chief of the staff of the government. And to one not tenase. Now, one for more presidential ambition, one for to boss kakra. What I will find it level. You do why be consanto kwano. But say see any dia power na bano. Because your opposition no. Now you chief of staff to the government. Na free more power na wo. Say na there na dane no. Wa we are great minister. And I no pay me we are mama me fancy. I've said it loud and clear. Me man kono ho he called. So Abioti, after power, it seems you I'm so chief. I just say about the goalpost nature. Say no, this is what I want you to do, but I'll not give you funding. I took it up, and today the result will start showing later. The point I'm making is this: there should be a conscious effort. Say, budget never we are. Your budget near go to billions of Ghana cedis. No, when Ben ya first woman a build the idea. So there's a voter regional. In the next 10 years, how many business and entrepreneurs are we creating? Look, let me tell you. MIP is a good entity, but it only gives capacity. MIP on first one say, you be training one mentor near most kaka class for Dwabo Ase. But you see, business and entrepreneurs when you get kobo brakakra. And you say me show mu kena. I show mu pi. And as a one so yes, Mr. Kane was a traha. One so would be a ye. I buy be my contract back deliver.
no men kasa come down na
deliver
e come do a ye mfa yen sam yenu nidi
because you see the ama zoom line say man contract no deliver and that's a brand champion na so see there because your man contract no o deliver and the say wonso timi ye na say favor no ba ko toss no ye ma wadwuma ye man kodi aban contract nkodi sika no na fe ye continue position ye jeli o so bi mra yoko bi ama yoko obi ama yoko so Piesie madam ase no pay wa konya mo
but am for the messages about what the messages battles fee the message about say good day bro BOT or say bro BOT has said it all. The NDC must build its own and the appointees must set up. They shouldn't take things for granted. 2028 is just around the corner. Have a fruitful weekend. Thank you, Battles Fee. So the by my message we Mensa Eddie free and so and a buy or say tell BOT that we are happy hearing him. God bless him more. But as the Mensa they say beauty the wild boss and open to me a Ramos was strong house enterprise. Was Sampa German no for sure heard you made Ekoye. And I pay my mentia General Garba. Beauty General Garba vice chair of NDC Bono.
I mean your man that chamo for some for campaign time.
As our own
Juma pa.
What's your chow?
I miss me chiano.
Or town.
Oh, nyamen kano.
General Garba so no so ba unya hwiu.
Kakra. See atin sa akoko benu munso.
Okay, Matemameko next messages no so. Mensa Maji the free bechem Mensa message wa. In fact, yesterday's budget is truly a source of hope for the hopeless. Ghanaians are proud of the NDC government for fulfilling many of the promises made during the campaign. No nuisance taxes were introduced in the budget. The Women's Development Bank was highlighted in the budget, and over 800,000 new jobs are expected to be created. Our previously ballooned debt, which led some international rating agencies to classify the economy as junk under the MPP, has been reduced significantly. Many road infrastructure projects were also captured in the budget. Ghana is in safe hands. Mensa Majid, Eddie Free Bitim, and our de Ebaye. We WhatsApp messages in Kwanu. No. What of Akwati Kokro or train? Beauty.
Oh, Kokro, is it?
Yeah, Yaneno as in off no.
Oh,
Kwama Msuta Kwama Beposo.
Also, a tram yard then. And you're better at it.
I say, Piesie, I told you not wear white apparel, quote the Bible or Quran, and did not use Yale English to confuse the ordinary man. From the budget, we can clearly say we have turned the corner. Tell Beauty I'm still waiting for his call. Okay. Your point made it now. Don't worry. Don't worry, Beauty. Me, I don't know. Your point made it no. Hey, messages Iba neighbor. I must confess, this young man is a practical economist. Why is he not assigned to the finance ministry? We kwabena labi or the freeze. Kwaswane by Udika DB by. Was it BOT? Your submission this morning has rendered my ever great Piesie different. I've never seen him so humble, listening to his guests without asking his incisive questions. Oh, na say economy ne there. Eya de chiro. Enti me pese mo no mo ti ase enti me bisa layman question na wo chirim. Wono oni ma de no BOT de wa ben. Enti BOT Pama ye LPMs no crack actually.
Nye some ba ha a year by now. Nti the ba no nyina for 1 year dose. Ti Yankopon yard ma afi da sene ne aba ne abeye review 2024 25 26 Yankopon kam ho.
Yankopon enka wonso ho na na se agwen
obi aboa agenda nko se ayekwa kodipa asa someone say no freelancers so anti se
na no nkrata bi na mehwe mu no adwida otiri mu pa ho
Yankopon wo ho anti se
wala me ba ma yadi ho
se enya abotra ye bedidi aya abotere me de mesre ne se obi enya abotere on se heaven obi be kɔ ne de ya wada ba de ɛno nkyɛ sɛ fie da for kɔ mo no heaven
Bella Dodro Tochi Dodo na friend BOT Bruni this year na wono certified industrial economist so you practical economist you know BOT that's the son of pay by Health Alert Clinic as best ulcer treatment center to also to typhoid fever yade bia bra your Medina any Medina estate and Medina post office any dish anymore you are so your castle shaman takra de free 0242518893 Haxa Mr. Haxa capsules de bia ka wansem e wo ha e ulcer time for FDA the stamp team so ko pharmacy bia obenya bi bound 12 years wontumi ennum bi woma oba no fo anasa wonyema no so wonka ho pharmacy bia ben bia no obetumi akọ Medina Fonko Cat Pharmacy Little George Community 5 Ducat Pharmacy waka so afre 0240 238 310 Franco Trading Enterprise and so boy still phones papa fie Nokia Samsung iPhones Bora Franco Trading Enterprise as well be a tete phones and so 40% and which air conditioners, fridge, washing machine in a CCTV cameras baby. Bora Franco Trading Enterprise be a ben on Yatetania man so friend 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 Kunlugana Limited for the Medra Baubunsa now bra Araba Bazen pills FJ the stamper team so pharmacy bia Ubunsa Wayasi ya ode maye Araba Bazen pills pharmacy bia ben bia obenya bi free 0244139176 Agbozo Eba Clinic say wo brana on reset usisimo emfa mawo na wonso wakwa konya ndam yade a bra wobetumi aboa ma bibia tumi akonka ye wakwahema ye ban ahemfie no 0241 750282 ene ye yewura totobi kwachi birthday opanyi former national security coordinator JJ Rollins Abreso papa we one of the fathers of NDC especially in the western region opanyi totobi kwachi nyankopon israel happy birthday to you na eno ano no yade dwumade ni nyina sie na Friday Nicholas are ready ya besa hia emerepem me di Piesie Okrah na kesen koma team ni nyina ye ko